came to have a fucking party. I know it's about time to get shit started. You know that I'm a bad man. Nobody can do this like I can. I'm on my way to the liquor store. If I didn't roll, got too much game to be slipping on. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store. With DVD and my didn't roll. Got too much game to be slipping on. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'll let you 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 know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with DVE and my didn't roll. Got too much game to be slipping on. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with DVE and my didn't roll. Got too much game to be slipping on. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with DVE and my didn't roll. Got too much game to be slipping on. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with DVE and my didn't roll. Got too much game to be slipping on. I'll let you know if you didn't know. Didn't know. Didn't know. Didn't know. Didn't know.
Good morning, Tic. Let me do the intro for the thing. You have that? Yes, it's already set up. Welcome, people at the live stream. We're going to play the intro for you. We're going to leave some comments for in this space. We're going to request up on stage if you want to. See Aubrey's there rocking that great PFP. Let's talk about it. You guys get ready for What's the Ticker. Let's go.
Yeah. What's the ticker? Yeah. What's the ticker? Where's it at? Yeah. What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fat, got a runner on the map. Solana sniping like a gat, and the Zoe is moving quickly. I'm the squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the meme coins back. 1,000x is gonna land. I got he chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Here we go. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. We see Aubrey on stage. Let's say good morning to Tic.
Yo, yo. Good
How?
morning.
Let's say good morning to Tic. Tic, how are you? You have coffee? You have some
Yes.
caffeine?
Hell yeah. I just actually spilled a bunch of coffee in the middle of making my my cup, so that was really cool. But I
Not
cleaned
gonna
it up.
lie. Not
Oh
gonna
man.
lie. I kind of did too.
Jeez. Yeah, I have that little milk frother, and when I like I knew I had poured a little bit too much in there. I'm like, oh shoot, when I put the milk frother in there, it's probably gonna
My God,
overflow.
yeah.
And I just watched it happen in slow motion. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to happen, but I let it happen anyway. I just didn't know how bad it was going to be until the coffee went all over the sink, and I was like, oh, God, this is going to be a pain in the butt to clean up. Yeah. How about you? How are you doing today?
Well, it was a long day, you guys. Not gonna lie. It's been a long day. Lots of work to be done. Lots of spaces I joined too in between. So actually, like a lot. I'm still gonna have to shut the birds up here in a little bit, but no bullish. We just had like such a bullish space from the soul gods that I was in, and earlier this morning I landed in one as well, and that we changed completely into a soul god space as well. So yeah, a lot of fun, you
Oh,
guys,
cool.
with the soul
Cool.
gods. Yeah,
Very
yeah.
sick. Yeah, I did. Thank you again for that profile picture, the NFT.
Yeah,
The
fits
Soul
you,
God,
huh?
very sick. Yeah, it's got like the phoenix fiery wings, and he's
Yes.
got like a machete, and what else? He's got like
That's
a
so you.
cloak.
I thought that one was you, the one,
Oh, it's
right?
sick.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
super
yeah, yeah,
sick.
yeah.
So what I did was I pulled it up into Nano Banana, and then had him make like an ironic satirical parody image of basically the character like on vacation or
Yeah.
whatever. The image of the
I
character.
love it.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
cool.
What AI did you use to make that?
That was with Nano Banana. So Nano Banana is very good with like consistent characters.
Yeah,
Yeah, possibly, maybe even better than open art. Nano Banana is like so. One of the best things about Nano Banana is that you can like. So with that scene, I didn't have to really do a whole lot to get it to recreate that consistent character in another setting. So like with the
nice.
wizard's hat one, I'm actually real quick. I can I'll do this while we're live or whatever, but I'll do one with your wizard's hat chick with the fire axe as well. Because with
Yeah,
Nano
I
Banana,
man, I
yeah,
have some great ones, you guys, not gonna lie. I have some bullish NFTs here. I'm expecting a lot. Did you see the floor rising already?
no, where I may have like I didn't notice. I may have saw that on Tensor Trade, but I can't remember where it's at.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, we're getting there. The Wizards are at a point 0.9, so they pulled up. But yeah, no,
Damn,
great time. Yeah, yeah, good times for that.
damn,
See,
oh,
Trash
point
Panda
0.9
was safe
soul for one wizard, huh?
for yeah,
Wow. Well, yeah, it's running.
scarcity.
We got a runner,
Yeah.
and to top it off, Solana is just like Solana's outperforming everything at the
Oh
moment,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
This has been cooking now for ever since that outflow from Ethereum. And it's weird watching how slowly it's moving. I don't know why that is. It's probably because like kind of like the same way that DCA strategy works is you're not going to put the whole lump sum in it at once, but it's going to trickle in. That's how it looks like it's going. Am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise, if you put hundreds of millions of dollars all at once, it would not do, it would pump the chart and it just wouldn't, you know, yeah, there has to be an investment strategy, like a sort of like a dollar cost average,
Absolutely.
even
Hey, let's get
institution
some more
wise. Yeah.
people in this room because this
Yeah, I
isn't gonna
gotta,
fly, right? If this is
yeah.
gonna be it, I'm gonna rock myself half an
Uh,
hour. Let's say
let's
good
go ahead. I'm
morning
gonna
to
copy
Chops.
the
He
link.
was on stage first. Chops, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Wild. I'm great. Morning, Tic. Morning,
Hey,
everyone on the stage.
GM, how are you?
I'm great, man. And you?
Oh, I'm cooling, man. Very,
Yeah.
very
Sorry for spilling
relaxing
your coffee.
Monday.
So.
We're
Yeah.
rounding up the end of the summer. It's like the last like hot days over here. It's still pretty hot. Yesterday was like 97 over here. How about where you're at? Are
Whoa.
you in you're not in Africa, are you?
Yeah, I'm in Africa. You
Uh,
recall? You recall? You
Nigeria?
did recall? Yeah,
Well,
Oh, I
precisely.
let's have a
remember.
You
guess.
did recall.
Let's do a wild guess here. You take-
Thank you.
That's funny. Anyway, well, how's it over there? How's it over there in Africa right now? You guys having a nice cool day?
Oh, Jesus.
Nope. Well, it's
Is it
degree. I
hotter than
think we have
hell?
like nah, not up to hell, but it's really hot.
It is. Well, how hot? I want an
Really hot.
idea.
Yeah. I think West is 60. 60 degrees. Yeah, 60 degrees
60 degrees
Celsius.
Celsius. Oh shit! I'm in the U.S. I don't even know what
Yeah.
that is.
60 degrees Celsius? That ain't right. That ain't right.
What?
You're
Did
cooking
you
a little
say?
bit too hard, my
Oh,
guys. All right.
140 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, he
Yeah,
said.
that's a
Dude,
He
no
said.
go.
it's almost that hot in some parts of California right now. It was like
Yeah.
125 in like Palm Springs recently.
I do
Yeah.
not believe.
I swear, 125 degrees in Palm Springs 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
My
that
parents were
yes, I
there
believe that.
on
Yes,
their
yes.
they were there on
Oh,
their
that's what
anniversary.
I'm doing.
That my
Yeah.
Yeah.
parents, yeah, so they were having their anniversary of 38 years anniversary, and my mom texted me. She's like, "Yeah, we're in Palm Springs. It's 125 degrees." I was like, "Oh my god, that's
Oh
brutal.
my God. Oh
That
my
doesn't
God.
sound like a vacation to me."
Well, you know what, guys? You stay there, your hot weather while it's cooling off here. Indian summer vibes. That's the way we like it, right? Let's say good morning to Trash Panda. Trash Panda, good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys. What's up? I actually have
Hey,
my own space now in 15 minutes, but I thought I'd like chill and get some people in here.
oh
You
nice,
know,
man,
like this MM.
very nice.
What space are you
Yeah,
gonna have? Because I might want to roll over. Yes, yes. Support you.
it's just like a weekly,
Shooting the breeze.
Stoned Rabbits space, pretty much.
Ah, interesting,
Like
interesting.
some updates if like the launch, the what the fuck is it called? The slot machines drop at like the weekend, I believe. and there was somebody that spoke in the admin team of a pre-party, so I don't
All right.
even know myself.
All right. All right.
uh,
All right. Cool. Cool.
I'll find out in 15 minutes.
Cool. Cool. Well, if you want to pin the space up here,
Uh, yeah, sure, I can, I guess.
go ahead, do that. Go ahead, do that. I'm trying to
Thanks.
make some art for tomorrow morning, you guys, because I'm not getting, you know, I'm just if I need to do that in the morning, it's just gonna take too much time, and I'll be sitting there. And Sunday, it took me 3 hours to get one done, and so I got to make them in advance again. Usually, I had them made, but that's not happening anymore. So I just got to get jiggy with this. But yeah, yeah,
I just sent you something crazy. So with the wizard NFT, I went ahead and
yeah.
made like a little um image as well, but it's remarkable because of the character consistency. You'll see what I'm talking about because this image is actually it's a complex image, a lot going on there, and it still is maintained very good uh, compliance. It's like very accurate to the original image.
Yeah, well, you love it when it does that, right? So I'm right now. I'm fighting with open art a little bit here.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
open art
yeah.
is can be super tricky, and that's one of the reasons I bring it up is because with the combination of like Nano Banana and Veo 3, you can
Hmm.
actually recreate a lot of the same stuff you can do in open art, but you only get like 3 generations or 4 generations a day. I think with Gemini you can do like 4 videos a day, which is still like that refreshes every 24 hours though. So once you kind of like learn to like streamline your work, and so for myself, I know that I can only focus on the maximum. If I have more than 4 ideas, then I can just save it for the next day. But yeah, that's it's. I mean, having 3 videos that you can generate a day, it ends up
Hmm.
adding a lot because over the course of a month, that's like 100 videos. So just something
That's
to
a
think
lot.
about. Yeah,
That's a lot,
and
guys.
it's
Yeah.
free. It's free to use. It's completely free, and the resolution I export. I'll download a lot of my videos locally, and then I'll import them into CapCut, which is the same video editing software that TikTok uses. Essentially, it's TikTok except without the social aspect. So with CapCut, you can edit the video. You can change the aspect ratio. I change a lot of mine to square so that it's a 1:1 ratio because it just kind of
Yeah.
streamlines it for mobile devices and also Twitter. Um, but yeah, man, these are things that are just so easy to do and it's free. So yeah, or do open art is great too. I actually have a subscription to open art. I pay $200 for a year, but I go through my credits so quickly. It's like not even funny. If I'm using, I can go through my credits in like 3 days. I've done it.
Yeah.
My first month,
Yes,
I
I
went through
know.
them
I
so
know.
quick.
I have the Infinite program now there.
Damn. Yeah,
I'm
it
just
gets
like,
pricey.
yeah, let's just do that.
I
Yeah.
wasn't about to pay
Yeah.
215. It was going to cost me for one what is it called, like a expansion per month, and I was like, no, I'm not going to expand. I'm just going to, and that's when I sought more free tools. That's around the
Yeah.
time that Google Opal came around, which actually uses Veo 3 natively. So you get just you get the $5 videos from OpenArt that you can do the same thing with Google Opal. The thing is that not everyone can access Google Opal. I know that it's restricted in some countries. If you go on Google and search for the word Google and Opal together in the same search query, you'll find it. You log in with Google, and it's like the easiest thing in the world. And you can also watch videos on YouTube on how to use Google Opal too, if it seems perplexing. It's a lot more simple than Open Art, though. I would say it's just slightly
Yeah,
different.
yeah. So there's a complexity there in open art, but the fact that we do more complex 4D characters and stuff, but just for making these stories, right? That you can
Mm-hmm.
do explanation stories, that is so handy though, because it really, if you're not adhering to characters or something like that, that is a great thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so good at doing that,
Have you used the
and
story mode
yeah,
yet?
I
Like it's
did.
character vlog,
It's
music video,
amazing.
explainer
Yeah,
video,
yeah, it's
and
amazing.
so does it cost a buttload of credits to? To oh
Well,
okay, it costs
what
about a
I love
thousand
about
credits for 4 minutes. I see.
sure, yeah, but it's you can chop it up into shorter content, so it's actually sometimes it can work better this way, depending on what you want to get across, right?
Mm.
Depending on all of that. And so it can be better that way. But what I noticed with open art is that it doesn't need a shit ton of prompting. Actually, the more you use in prompting, the worse the outcome.
Oh
So
wow.
it really if you keep it short and simple with open art, it really does what you want it to do. But keep it short and simple,
Yeah. Well, one way
right?
you can optimize your prompts. Yeah, that's maybe the issue is that. So when I would try optimizing my prompts with ChatGPT for open art, sometimes it would be a total miss because it would overcomplicate things.
Yeah,
Sometimes, though, I will say I do have some videos I've created with open art that are on Zora. Excuse me, Zora, and they're some of my best performing, uploads on Zora. And those
yeah.
were created with open art and with very intricate prompts. Some of the prompts are very crazy that I did for like just like what's the ticker type of like cinematic video intros and stuff like that. Some of them are like phenomenal, like something that you would actually see. Like I went to the movies recently and I was looking at the cinematic intros, and some of them I was like, damn, dude, like some of the what's the ticker videos that I've created with AI are like just like on point, like in line with exactly what they're showing in the theaters. Like it was kind of yeah, like trippy to see, but yeah, you can. Yeah, it's very powerful. I switched it up. Some of the last prompts I optimized with ChatGPT, they did not turn out so great with OpenArt. Like the beta, what did we do? Betas on base. That video,
Yeah.
it made it like super wonky. It like didn't the colors were weird. It used a lot
But
of orange. Yeah.
but you the one 2.2 is sometimes good for certain art styles, but
Yeah.
not for every art style. Kling picks up the best one for me, for my avatar,
Yeah.
but sometimes that Minimax Hilo is doing much better, right?
Oh,
So
that's what I did.
it's
It.
yeah,
I used Hailu Minimax Hailu 02,
yeah.
and that was it. It just kind of came out wonky. I don't know
Yeah, but that one needs more drastic. It needs lines
instructions.
on your structure. No, yeah, it needs a more defined character, or
Mm,
else it's gonna morph. And
yeah,
you really need to prompt it like every step of the way, even lighting and camera, and then you do very well with that mini max because it's more
yeah.
movie and the cling doesn't need it that
Oh,
much. But when you're using Minimax, you really got to steer the whole frame. So
uh
you
huh.
do the scene, the mood, everything. Your character really needs to be defined and also very much define it what it needs to do throughout these seconds, right? Almost frame for frame. So you
Yeah.
need to tell the whole story to that Minimax and then it will play out the story. But it's more of a whole story. And if it needs to fill in blanks, let's say, hey, do a handshake with the guy, the first guy that comes walking up in the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's gonna morph in between the you walking to the guy to get that handshake. So
Mm.
you need to then say like a walk sophisticatedly or in a flirty way, slowly towards this. You need to guide this whole story, right? For Minimax,
Oh,
or
right.
else it's gonna morph.
And the camera
Yeah.
instructions even too. Like
Yes,
the
camera
camera, yeah.
instructions.
When you add in camera instructions, it can totally change the feel of a scene because when you have a locked camera, without any dynamics, it kind of I don't know. It just has a generated look sometimes. When the camera moves at all, or if it changes like that, all of a sudden it makes it very hard to
Yeah.
distinguish whether
That's why you
it's real
also
or
need
not.
to that
It's
camera
tricky.
panning and
Yeah,
zooming
yeah.
in and out. You kind of have to go
It makes a
give it
huge
these.
difference. I don't
Yeah,
do it enough, and when I don't like, and when I do include it, it brings the image to life or whatever so much more. And I'm like, damn, I
of
need to.
course.
Yeah, it's one of those things that.
You have it
Um.
pan in and out to the left, to the right, back again. I even made a dance video where I make it zoom in and zoom out, like on the beat,
Mm,
and it really makes things come alive. So that's really great for these things. Yes, absolutely. Let's say hi to some more people there. Let's see. I see Vic is here from. Let's grab some more people to be on stage. Let's go. Drop some in a purple pill. I'm not gonna make it actually that long tonight, because my voice is horrible again after all this talking that I did.
Mm.
There's also over the weekend it was so quiet in the market, and it was so quiet on X except for that Soul God mint, right? That we did. But other than that, it was dead on X and dead in the market. I just made some trades today, but I've yet to see many tickers fly on the timeline. I haven't seen any. Haven't seen any. And so I'm still hunting down for SAE. I'm still hunting down from base, some more on base. I see blue on base is here as well. Let's
Oh
go pull
yeah,
you up.
base.
Let's have a talk.
Everything on base is starting to pick up a little bit
Yeah,
right now. You can like
yeah,
feel
yeah.
the momentum. It's cool because on Zora, when base is doing well, Zora is pumping as well because the market cap. So all of a sudden, like everything's up like 9%, 15%, or like hundreds of percent on Zora, which so that's cool. Yeah, I've been bull posting about Zora every day because I've had such a great experience on there, and I recommend. I feel like it's one of those things that everyone's gonna catch on to, like Instagram, for instance. It's like up there with it's more useful than Instagram in my opinion. But yeah, I think that that's kind of like going to be the next wave. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm a huge fan of the platform.
No, yeah. I'm thinking we're gonna get there as well, right? Definitely. We're so bullish on a lot of things here, but the market needs to move a little bit. I called the target for 12.9 A2, which was my long on Bitcoin that I closed there. And but I think we're gonna pump a little bit later on in the week as well. It kind of feels this way. The vibes are going that direction. Now for another all-time high. I'm not vibing with September, another all-time high at all. I think we're going sideways. Take some floors back, and then somewhere in October, I'm thinking half October, November. I'm expecting more of, if we need to time it right. Timing the market is difficult, you guys, especially that far out. But we're getting there. Market's pulling back up, right? I hope you got some dips on your favorite projects, right? That people are just it's making something out of
Oh
them,
wow, Sei's
right?
up to it's running up to
Yeah.
31 cents right now. Huh.
Say he is a dark horse looking for some projects in there, even some NFT projects, right? So yeah, that is in the works as well. I'm
So,
still hunting it
Okay.
down though. It's kind
oh,
of
I
bearish
see.
for me to be finding it difficult to make the connections there. It's like, why is that so
On
difficult, right?
Sei,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
seems kind of
yeah.
like a ghost town. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But
like
I'm bullish on ghost towns,
yeah.
You want to
I
be there
for me,
before the people come.
Sui is ghost town enough for me. Waiting for that one has been like enough of a test of patience because
Suey is not a ghost town.
well, it's
That
got
will, it looks like a ghost. Everybody's staying kind of indoors until the wave comes, right?
yeah.
Until that comes, absolutely. Well, speaking of which, we got a crypto wolf on stage here in the Axel community. Let's go. Let's say give Axel some love and pull it up on the live stream. Let's go ahead and do that and say
Yes.
good morning or good evening to Crypto Wolf. How are you doing?
What's up, guys?
What's
No matter
up?
how big, no matter how small, we keep on chilling, we keep on grilling. We fucking alive, brother.
That's right. Always bringing the energy. I love that. How have you been?
Oh my god. I'm doing my walks outside and then I'm going on these spaces and then my head starts to spin. Then I'm thinking about, man, you're walking here, but one day you will sit in a fucking Audi from 1970 because that's what you want, bro. You want not buy the Lamborghini, you want to buy IRL businesses. But I'm getting out of the trenches. I'm preparing myself to be a foodie full cycle entrepreneur and also being an entrepreneur in real life because I'm just thinking that I need to get the monies. I need to get money to invest in real businesses. They could use the same marketing help. They could use the same energy. They could use the
Mm.
same community building. So when we get out of here, we
Wow.
double our money. And when time comes back, we fucking
Yeah.
inject it into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah. Let me take over
Preach.
the show, guys. This is fucking the Axel community. Let's go.
That is alpha though for sure. Applying that same passion if you're on fire for projects and crypto and all of this, it's like why waste? Well, it's not a waste, but why not? Why just waste it by putting it only into one thing? Channel it into other things as well. So real world assets as well, and and growing whatever it is that you're bullish on in real life as well. Is that kind of the philosophy that you're preaching?
Yeah, that's what I'm preaching
Yes,
because
what I want to know.
the things the things that I'm preaching, is
Yeah,
all things that need to be done.
it's
You
so
need to
true.
take actions for it. And all these fucking sideliners
Mm.
snorking on these spaces, jerking themselves off when they see a fucking green candle of 5%, man. Get the fuck out of here or go fucking work for your bags. Make place for people that work and grind.
Oh, the
But if you want to invest,
microwave thinking, like the very short term thinking. I love the phrase microwave
Yes.
thinking. Yeah, where it's like you're just trying to get that quick fix. Or the dude that just rugged a community for however much he got. He sold
You know,
70
you
million
know how
shares.
calls this?
Mm-hmm.
It's a small dick energy.
Yeah, there we go.
Small candle energy, right?
Yeah,
Small candle
right. That's very
energy.
true.
That's what it
Axel,
is.
I want to ask you, or it's Keith, right?
no,
Or
it's
No,
Crypto
Crypto Wolf.
Wolf, bro.
no,
Wolf.
this wolf Keith is different, yeah.
Oh, forgive me. What I want to ask, so Hun, but you are Axel Project, Axel Coin.
Yeah, I'm of course the
Okay,
ambassador of the Axel coin, and
what's
we should
going?
be with many out of here supporting Axel, brother.
Yeah, I
Because
love
if you
Axel,
have a
man.
project on Subi that stayed having the conviction, that is keep on grinding, that shows every time up the tree for spaces, that has the doxed,
Mm,
people are just undoxing themselves all of the time. I
yeah.
think people are just sleeping at the moment. Well, they should step up, make a fist, and become one big community.
Mm. What is Axel gonna step into the real world? Are they gonna make toys? Is kind of what I want to know. Are they gonna make plushies and stuff? Because they should, or
We
you
will
should.
make plushies when China can make a very good one for a very cheap price. But I hate fucking plushies. But yeah,
Really?
we can do a plushie. I like real business. I like going on Netflix with Axel, making like collectible items, cars like Pokemon. I would like to be making games in the metaverse alongside Star Wars and Pokemon. I really want us to make the first series AI driven, an internet series that the community can choose based on AI how the movie should continue with Axel. You could have Axel in a grown-up character or Axel in a character for more child friendly, and then we should make this series that you have a test series of Netflix in, for an example, Belgium. I am connecting, by the way, IRL really with Netflix, and I'm not bringing here stupid jokes. Somebody I was actually preaching to my belief for meme coins, bringing them to the real life,
Mm-hmm.
and with the IP that Axel has, it would be really possible. We are not just some draft or some polar bear. We are Axel that actually is a very beloved animal in the American states, becoming a superhero like the turtles, like a lot of other of these small creatures already went that route. And I think we really have a chance with its nice character to go this space. So man, I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked with the people that I meet that want to give us a chance.
Yeah.
And man, people will just be waiting to buy the news. But you know what? I'm not anymore waiting for people in crypto at this moment. I'm waiting for people, IRL, that meet our brand and that have a chance actually to buy earlier than these trench hoppers here that only buy green candles, but they did never learn to hold. So I'm bullish on the outside world, guys. I'm also bullish on you in crypto. If you are listening to this space, give everybody a follow, and do like what they are doing. And if you want to change something in your life, guys, have some fucking conviction and fucking work for those bags, even if they are little. I hold maybe less tokens than anybody else out there, but I just know that if the G's sell, man, I'm going to onboard a lot of new other people. When the G's sell, I'm going to onboard another group of people, and I will stay at the end. There will be a fair distribution of supply because I keep on repeating, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make this a multi-cycle project. Peace.
I love it. That is awesome. Thank you.
Let's go.
That is
Yeah,
sick.
pull up the chart of Axel. So Axel was launched almost a year anniversary for Axel. Almost. So we're gonna have a party space or what?
Oh hell yeah.
And yeah, yeah. Also, yeah, almost been a year, right? Doing a crazy rally. Crazy rally was a great year for Axel, and it's gonna be another great year. Of course, the volume of Sui is now lacky tacky, but it doesn't need much for these tokens to utterly start pumping so hard.
Yeah.
And we know
Well,
this will happen, right?
what
It's
about
it's a given.
I mean, you're saying, a year, a great year, but it's been a hell of a year though,
Yeah.
at that as well, with the Cetus hack and everything as
Oh
well.
yeah, it's
So
been, oh my God, yes.
so
And
the
of course a very bearish winter. We forget last winter, February was horrible.
right.
Everybody was losing their mind in February and March, right?
Yeah.
And that's because people sit indoors a lot more and they're gonna mind the screens a lot more. And then when the panic starts, the panic just hits like nothing else, right?
And
I
spreads
Because
want
like
to
they're
wildfire.
not out touching grass. Yeah,
I
go
would like
ahead.
to just add there, like, look, there was not one project reaching a billion on Sui. So
No,
wait, what's
not
going to
yet.
happen? It will be a battle of
Yeah,
projects reaching a billion, and it's like this. Look, Lofi and Hippo and Blob are very good positioned to be one of these projects. Maybe others as well, you know. But what I want to say is that let them first make money, okay?
yeah.
There are a lot of
Rotate.
over market making projects out there that just like to do that, but a lot
Yeah,
of people would make money on it and they would rotate that money into the projects that have proven to be consistent. And I think Axel, if you look on Sui on all these projects, Axel is one of them, you know, one of the toppers. And they are now fucking below 10 million. So if you would tell me like in 2021 you can buy Saitama or SafeMoon on a 2 million market cap, nobody never heard of these projects, guys. They went to several billions of several billions just in a couple of weeks, just because the community had some conviction. And these were projects like scam projects, you know, and we have here doxed people, real people behind, even while the supporting. So if one person only in this space, you know, checks out the Excel project, then this my mission is completed. But I want to learn you, like, even if you have another project that you are having a bigger bag in, what are you waiting for, man? Go and help these projects. Go and do some rating or speak with
Yes.
some
Yes.
people. Like, do the work that you should do, and you should feel also more relieved because look, it's just like this. Sorry, and then I'm going to close it. If you are working for your bags and it's not feeling right that you are working for your bags because you feel it's not going anywhere, or not that it's not going anywhere, that you feel not respected by your community and there are no other people showing up and doing it for you, then you maybe need to think about this, like that is not the right project for you. And you should find that project that has all these ingredients. And guys, that
Mm.
doesn't mean that you need to buy tomorrow a new CA from your friends. Eh? Do some fucking research. You don't need to
Yes.
buy projects.
Mm.
That's the thing. You don't need to buy
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
Just wait for the one that you feel good with, you know, and do some research.
Yeah. Yeah, putting one on your watch list is always a great approach, or even just putting like a couple dollars in to watch. I'll put like a couple bucks on so I can watch the chart, when I can see it pull back. If I see it pull back to like 50 cents, I'm like, oh, there might be a good floor, might be a good entry right there. But but yeah, I love what you're saying about if you're bullish on something, then let people know, work for your bags. I'm always talking about how easy it is to create content and animations and videos, or even just a selfie video of you sitting in your car saying, I just bought fart coin on Sui and this is why I'm bullish on it because XYZ. And these things
yes.
take less than 10 minutes to do. It takes very little time to do. Yet you have a position in a project, you hold 1.5% of the supply, yet you're sitting around there in the telegram saying win Lambo and like would Dev do something, and you have all this time to sit in telegram and wonder what the hell everyone else is doing. It's like you if you signed up for this and you bought in into a position in the project, and now you're holding 1% of the supply, then let people know why you have such a high conviction, why why did you buy 1.5 million tokens of some
Yeah, but
you
here's
know
the deal, Tick. They
yeah
bought so much because they
yeah
wanted to do a little flippy of
we
the
all know
bag,
why. Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
when, yes, exactly, right?
yeah.
And so it's very obvious. It's very obvious that the people who always in the Telegram Def do something
And
when
yeah,
this, that they are the ones that are ready to sell and they're holding big
right.
bags.
Yeah,
That's
they got their
you
finger on
can
the sell button because they want that
exactly,
pump so they
right?
can extract
Exactly.
liquidity. And it's like, well,
Yes.
how bullish are you on the project if you're only trying to run it up to 2.5
Not,
mil or
not. And I've
7.5
seen
mil?
this.
You're not even
I've
looking at
seen this happen like straight up,
yeah.
right? More and more.
The
I
bar is
mean, all
so
the time.
low.
My God.
I've seen some projects that went up to 65K. It hits 65K and boom, it's rugged in 45 seconds. And it's like they just wanted to extract like, a few $100, I guess. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's nuts, yeah.
It is crazy, but no, bullish on Excel, bullish on
Oh, so
projects on
bullish.
Sui, you guys, for real. It is things are gonna come alive there, and it's gonna take everybody by surprise.
Yeah,
It always
yeah.
happens,
Well, it seems
right?
like it could be in the next couple. I mean, this. Don't quote me on this, even though this is
No, it's the
recorded.
next couple of
But
months.
but yeah,
Yeah,
with Solana right now, and like we've seen
yeah,
the outflow trickling. So where's it going
yeah.
after Solana? It's got. I mean, it's either going to be Sui or I
Oh,
guess
Sui's gonna get their
it's got
ETFs
it.
approved,
Yeah,
right? And the same with CE, such a dark horse, gonna get approved. They just
yeah.
filed, so
Oh,
there's those are gonna
Arbitrum.
follow a little later,
Arbitrum will get
right?
a little bit as
Exactly.
well.
ARB
So
as well.
Arb,
Yeah, so
Sui,
yeah.
and yeah, Sei and Base too. Base is gonna freaking rip right here. I feel like so. Haven't even looked at the chart, but it's got to because that outflow from Ethereum has got to go to
Yeah.
that as well.
Wild.
Ethereum is not even at its all time and not even printed
It's
its all
at
time high. It
45 right
should.
now.
So
44.
yeah, right. It's not. That's not. Ether still needs to do a rally.
Yeah,
Bitcoin still needs to have its poor parabolic pump. This is
yeah.
not going to play out in quarter 4. Get ready for this,
Yeah, there's so
right?
much sideways. You look at the chart, there's so much sideways movement on the 4 hour chart. The Ethereum chart looks like XRP right now. It's just like so tightly locked all the way across. That's crazy. So yeah, it feels
Yeah.
like that. We're gonna get that rounded bottom and a crazy spike here soon.
Retail is not here yet,
Mm,
right? So this is just that money movement that we've been seeing from institutional money,
mm.
and that's all we're seeing right now. That's it, and it shakes out that retail that is still there. It's constantly like rinsing the people. Constantly, they do that pump. Retail buys top, and then boom, they sell it at the loss, and then boom, institutional money buys back. They are getting taken for a ride here, and that's what the market likes to do, right? And
Yeah,
go where
I
the money is,
could you tell
liquidation
me
grabs.
It's
what?
crazy if you
Oh, go ahead.
ask about it, right? That the market is market makers are fucking with us.
Yeah,
Everybody thought that
Oh yeah,
September we're going to go down, but they keep the level express high,
yeah,
yeah,
so people don't know what they do. They sold their positions. Now they need to
yeah,
yeah,
buy higher. They're
yeah.
yeah,
all going to just hold.
It's
And
yeah,
because this is September, I really think that in the next weeks we will see something that will break this 4 year pattern for
yeah.
good.
yeah.
That makes
That's where
sense.
we are. That's where we are. So, okay, yeah, let's move on, you guys. So, Tick, we have
Hmm.
it. But thank you, Crypto Wolf. I'm wishing you a great time. And I don't know, you want to pin your space? Do you have a space later that you want to pin?
In 20 minutes, I still need to get home. Like, then I have a space for 1 hour with the Axel Familia. And then I have a 1 hour raid hour in the Telegram channel for the community. I always vibe there with music. And we do raid sessions, guys. So we also do
Awesome.
a giveaway. So for people who have the best raiders of the week, today we started a new week. They will win a prize. We always do it like around $200. We give away
Mhm.
around the first 10 best raiders every week. So let's freaking go, guys. We have a lot of work.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Such a great vibe. Well, I see if I still have time, I might hop in and support the space, right? All right. I just also wanted to bring your attention. I'm trying to look it up. I forgot the name of the freaking guy. Let me see if I can. What was his
And don't
name?
forget about Farless, guys. Farless is at 2 million. Solana looks popping. And the Solana CTO leader just made a doxed video, and the bank.fun team is supporting them. So
Mm.
it's looking actually pretty bullish with Farless on Solana.
What's the ticker? How?
Fartless.
Fartless.
Oh,
Fartless.
fartless, fartless.
Yes.
Oh,
It's,
that was okay. Look,
All
so
right.
full disclosure, fartless. That's Fartcoin Dev, correct?
yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Okay, we just talked about it. I don't know if it was in this space, but I was in a space the other day and I was talking to some people about this and they were talking about how the Fartcoin Dev is like a serial rugger that keeps launching and then selling pretty much immediately and then starting a new project every like 3 months. And he's done like I guess like 5 or more in the last like year. Like it's this thing that keeps going on. Like it's a recurring thing. I don't know how true that is. I'm not trying to like flood anyone's bags, but like when I heard that, I was kind of like, oh wow, if this is like because you see
But this is
Fartcoin.
a CTO, bro. Like this
Oh,
is a
they're all
CTO.
CTOs then, yeah, because he keeps
Yeah, but
launching and then
this one
selling.
is leaded by a CTO leader that doxed himself,
Okay.
and it's by Jeremy. All of these big influencers are backing it. It's a real CTO project, and it's actually pretty bullish because if this is the next sticker after useless, farless, then man, that's going to send. We just need to again hold, have conviction, and work for the bags. It's the same principle. So always stick around big brands that are supported by big people because they are not here
Mm,
to make a 10 or 20K bag. They invest 30 to 50K bags into a chart when they see a community holds conviction. So I'm there with my small bag again, but I
wow.
know what I'm doing after I make profits. I'm going to earn more axle supply.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the fartless coin. Don't know how I feel about it. So, and then if I wanted to look up the dev, or I guess the CTO leader who's doxed himself, what do I do? I go to Twitter. Let me see. How do I do this? Fartless of
Just go to
Soul.
the X page,
Uh
go in
huh.
the community, and there you find the video. It has generated over more than 100K
What? Oh, I'm looking at this
views.
guy. The guy with the hat and the goatee.
Yeah,
What? Oh my goodness. This is too good to be true. Are you sure this isn't AI?
this is real, bro. We have everyday
Oh.
spaces with them as well.
Oh, dude, that's sick, man. Hey, well, I don't mean to fud your bag. Then this is so cool. Yeah, thank you for clarifying what is going on here. So with the doxed CTO leader who's creating videos and jumping to spaces, he's talking about why he's so bullish on the narrative, or what is it exactly? He's just bullish on the community that he's building by linking up with influencing
No,
influencers.
it seems to be that he is filthy rich,
Okay,
and he wants to do something and show that communities can achieve something. You know,
this sounds
he
this
is a
sounds
star
so
coin
crazy.
whale,
Oh my
and
god.
he is also the CMO of Bonk.fun recently.
No,
So,
no way. What? Dude.
so
Yeah,
we
I see
have
the
the
book
support
of
from the
Bonk.
Bonk
Yeah.
Fun team. They
Okay.
are posting and liking and retweeting every,
Whoa.
not retweet, but they comment on all our posts.
Wow. 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 This
It's
is
a
pretty
ticking time
bullish.
bomb.
This is pretty bullish. What do you think, Wilder? Wilder's speechless. She's fartless after that one.
No,
No,
but
I
look,
was actually
imagine.
looking something up because there was some alpha this morning and I forgot to bookmark it, right? So we've seen, and this is just because Wolf here talking about the giveaways, that was kind of like prompting me again, like, oh yeah, that was going on. There's this profile on X that actually has some bearings on the algorithm of Twitter, and he was kind of boasting about how he is sweeping, suspending accounts for the crypto giveaways, right? And he was naming that in
Ooh.
particular. I'm
You know
trying to
what?
find the
Well,
post.
I
Yeah,
just had my wallet drained from that. It was,
yeah,
click here to get yourself eligible for a whitelist and verify your wallet, verify your X, go into the Telegram, go into the Discord. I went into the Discord, I verified my wallet, and then I got my Ethereum drained from my Coinbase wallet. So I could for sure see why that maybe people like reaching out to like support me, like, hey, like, this scam link, blah blah blah, and it's happening from giveaways, people pretending to be a giveaway of some sort, which sucks because for people like us that actually want to do giveaways to encourage the community to participate and engage, it kind of, it's backfired now because people have abused
yeah.
that by promoting malicious links, that it's like, we can't have fun anymore because somebody's got to ruin it. So unfortunately, yeah.
Absolutely. That's it. That's where we're at. So be careful when posting giveaways, right? In order not to get flagged and get your account suspended over the weekend, well, over the last week. More than 200 of my followers got utterly wrecked and suspended with their blue check marks, and this is because of your behavior. There's something that you can't do. You cannot show any repetitive behavior. Crypto, Twitter is a thing, but we are being basically tolerated here on Twitter, right? You talking about crypto instantly raises a red flag. So if you have raid teams going on, tell your people what to do, instruct them how to respond to posts to keep the community healthy and their accounts alive and well, right? Constantly using a hashtag is problematic. Hashtag constantly is problematic. Short responses that are seemingly how do you say, repetitive, that is being like a bot, so that raises red flags as well. Retweeting, reposting is bearish AF. Use your bookmarks to boost, right? These retweets are nonsense and they're going to get the community wrecked. Use a quote post. A quote post is more bullish anyway, right? It will give you a chance to have your perspective on the post and why you think is bullish if you're reading. So quote posting, but I guess in the rate bots, that's not an option to quote post. It doesn't read it as a repost at all. So, but yeah, it still has the repost in there. We gotta let go of these reposts like that, right? These giveaways are using that a lot as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you go, like, I have someone add me and I check my notifications. I click on their profile to see what the person's all about, and I can't even
Just retweets.
respond. I can't even respond to
Yeah,
any posts because it's all reposts. They don't have any
yeah,
original posts of themselves. And I'm not trying to
yeah.
knock anyone, but it just, you have to
Yeah, it's
realize
bearish.
what that looks like to everyone else.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
what, you don't have anything to say about anything ever? Like, what? It's so weird.
Well, quote post it if you have to, right?
Yeah,
So if you're bullish on
right.
a project, just go ahead, quote post it. Say why you're bullish on it, or be like, "Hey, look at this.
Yeah, you
This is
taught me
freaking
this.
amazing,"
Yeah,
right?
you taught me
Yeah,
this. You
and
told me
it's
to
more
go ahead and do
bullish.
a quote, and I do it all the time. If I have like a remark, if I don't want to do a reply, but I feel like I want to show
Yeah,
everyone the post, instead of reposting it, I quote it, and then I talk about why it's significant to me. It takes 2 seconds of of thought, and the perception is way better. But you
yeah,
taught me that. Yeah, I'm just
yeah.
agreeing with you. I think that is great advice.
Yeah, because we're looking at a sweep again, right, of these algorithm changes, and also the people following and unfollowing too fast. You cannot do that. You get wrecked, right? This is just the reality of it. And moving on X and being in Web3 crypto. So crypto is already flagged. It's flagged on every social media and on Twitter. Crypto Twitter is a thing, but we're tolerated here, and there's a shit ton of scams that go with that crypto, and that's why we cannot have nice things. It's because of these idiots, right? So,
Bad actors, yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of people lost their accounts again, and it's just you don't do that. It couldn't cost you money, and especially if you're monetized and stuff, right?
Yeah, or
Like
or
I,
you've been working towards it like me. Like
mm,
I don't grind nonstop, but everything that I do is sort of like geared towards, one day being able to like monetize, eventually, maybe
absolutely,
when I'm 100 at this rate, but yeah, I
absolutely,
mean, that's what I'm working towards anyway. And so for me to screw it all up by, getting myself banned or whatever,
yeah,
it would defeat all the work I've done up until this point, essentially, as far as that goes. And for you, it would be
yes,
terrible because you've invested, time and money into, your Twitter. And so let's
yeah.
say somehow you like got banned, it would,
Time is
yeah,
money. Yeah.
yeah, it would
Now
cost you. It sucks.
I am monetized, right? And I'm about to do the subscriptions. And so when you reach a certain stage, you can do a little bit more because the algorithm is kind of used to doing a little bit more. It's problematic for the people who just start out and then suddenly out of nowhere, they are going to do the max engaging thing. And that's where the algorithm is like, hold on a minute, right? What are you doing? And so you got to ease into that. Like take 3 or 4 days to just up your game a little bit more every day if you're into that. And so it is not remarkable then if you make bigger moves, right? It's not standing out. But if you do that straight from the get-go, especially with an account that you just started, yeah, that's the fastest way to get utterly wrecked, and you just
Hmm.
paid for everything, right? If you have a blue check.
Hmm.
So yeah, with that, I want to look at the floor of the soul gods before we peace out on here, right?
Yeah, so
Uh,
that's launch
yeah.
my NFT. The
And then
Soul
we go to
Gods.
Magic Eden. We go to
Okay.
Magic Eden. I'm going to Magic Eden. see, because I had to close all my trades for, and then I'm gonna open some more maybe in a few hours from now when I get back up again. Oh, my laptop is so slow because I have too many tabs open. So yeah, floor price is set right now at 0.22 Solana. I mean, that's double from where we were, right? Market cap now 144K, up 48%. Like, yeah, there we go, right? And yeah, as just as I suspected, somebody swooped that captain hat right under my. I wasn't fast enough. All right. Wizard floor there right now, point 0.9. Crazy. Let's see if that is still going. Da, da, da. Um, yeah, point 0.9 for the first wizard is at almost 1 Solana. And then we have only three in that. Oh, we have five in that category of the 1 Solana, right around 1 Solana. And then we're not seeing them anymore until way higher. So, yeah, floor is rising, right? That's a great thing. That was a project. I mean, 16 hours collection minted out,
Wow.
right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. Did
I
you pull
saw
up the
some.
art for the viewers on YouTube and on
Yeah.
X?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hi people. Hi people on YouTube. I'm gonna wave to you. I'm waving to the people on YouTube. Lots of viewers over there. Yeah.
I do, do, do. Yeah, I've seen some big names on the timeline actually repping the Soul Gods NFTs, some KOLs, known opinion leaders that are on Twitter. So this is one that you don't want to fade because the floor will. If just looking at how fast it minted out, that alone is
Yeah.
such an indicator of how this is going to run.
Yeah. And also there are DAOs being formed, right, with the traits. So there's the Wizard DAO, of course, it was the first one to pop. There's a Batman one. There's a DeFi already standing up as well. And yeah, so every trade the captain had, I'm expecting a lot from the captain hat, not gonna lie. Right? And
Yeah.
so you know these different hats, the different these different trades are all gonna have their little groups and they are going to pull up the floor. They're going to raise the floor. That's what they're doing, right? So if you know, you know, and go ahead. Everything will go at one point. So some are sitting here on the floor for point 0.2 or 0.2, um, 0.23, right? 24. Yeah,
Some of
that's,
these are
I
so
mean, cheap.
sick.
So cheap. Yeah. And of
Yeah.
course,
Oh,
Solana is pumping as well. Don't ever forget, right?
yeah, I love this one. This one is so sick. I pulled it up on the live. Da, 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 da. Did you see the? I saw that video I made. You didn't see that yet, did you? I had
No, I did
sent it to
not.
you
But
on TG.
so, oh, I
Um,
need to get in there still for today. I was kind of being so busy, and my voice is not that great either, so I was kind of suffering through the day.
some of the art is so sick. Some of these guys, the blue lightning skin is pretty dope. The blue laser eyes. But yeah, there's some of these the blue lightning skin with the blue wings and the captain's hat. Some of the combinations of traits are
I'm
so damn
sick.
cool. Yeah, they're really sick. Yeah, I like this.
I see that straw hat. These straw hats. A lot of people were not bullish on those. Be
Uh-huh.
bullish on
They're
those.
super rare. There's
They're
only a
super.
couple of them in
Yeah,
the
they're rare,
collection.
right? Yeah, exactly right.
And we as
Right.
we
So
scroll through
it's
the
like
yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, the
Well, I think it's
halo.
like
Did you see the
yeah.
halo?
Yeah, I
There's a
just saw the
blue
halo.
halo that's sick. Ooh, there's a
Greetings
doginal
from
dog.
paradise.
What?
Yes, they have digital dog. Well, pixel dogs we
It's a
call them, right?
pixel.
Pixel
Yeah,
dog.
it's a pixel art dog. So it's not like it won't infringe on any like copyright, but
Yeah,
it's kind of similar enough where you kind of get the idea. Wow, dude. Oh my
I
god.
love that. Greetings from paradise. That you made that with what? What AI did you make that
Oh,
with?
that was done with the nano banana.
Oh, the
Yeah,
nano banana.
Gemini. So yeah,
Amazing.
I keep um uh telling you,
Yeah,
Gemini,
I
I'm
know.
telling you, Gemini is where it's at. Like it's very powerful. All you have to it's free to use. You log in with Google. It's insane what you can do with it. But you kind of have to learn the tricks of the model because every model is kind of has its own quirks. So Gemini is just slightly different than ChatGPT. I don't know how to explain the difference, but the way that it understands you will be different. And so the way that it creates images are different. But oh my God, it's such a breath of fresh air because like you can see with that paradise, greetings from paradise image, like, so that one video is not perfect. There's an extra, the axe that needs to be fixed. But I mean, I did that in a single shot. Um, but the colors in the image, the like the spacing, the stylization of the art, it's not, you can't tell how it was made by looking at it. Like, I mean, it was AI generated because I told you, but had you
Yeah.
seen this in an NFT collection or something, you wouldn't know the difference because the art looks so great and the resolution is so good. So I'm a huge. I know it sounds like at this point like I work for Google or something, and it's quite the opposite. I'm actually not a fan of some of their business
Kinda. You
practices.
kinda.
Yeah, I'll be straight up with you. They do set up some like there's some pitfalls in working with it. Like I just received another email that was like, oh, generate videos with Veo 3, blah blah blah, and the whole email looks like it's geared towards like a free software usage, and it kind of like hints in there. It says like, yeah, just enable your billing for Google Cloud and you'll be all set. And that's what I had done, a few weeks ago. And then all of a sudden, I see a charge go through, and it's like $100, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then another one was like $120. So I got Google to reverse one of the charges because I told it like, "Hey, I didn't even realize how that this." This was for generating like a few videos. I'm talking like 10 videos. It was insane. I couldn't even believe it. It caught me so off guard. So yes, be careful about like enabling your automatic billing with Google Cloud software, but all the tools that I do recommend, like AI Studio, for instance, Google Opal, and Gemini, those are all free to use for limited generations, and you don't have to enable cloud billing for those. That would only be for Vertex AI Studio and Firebase Studio as well. Those require billing. Not to go off on a rant, but just to clarify if that helps anyone, so that they don't get hit with a bill that they're not expecting. Man, that's the least I could do is hope for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I get you. I get you. So yeah, I'm thinking we covered everything here.
Yeah, God, it's such a quiet space today.
Oh, it is.
That's
Yes,
cool.
definitely. It
I
was
sent out,
Monday.
yeah, I sent out links actually a couple hours before the space into all the group chats and then on Telegram and um, damn.
It's Monday, and it's been kind of a droopy weekend
Did,
for most.
what about Solana? I'm like, Solana is ripping. It's starting to rip, and I mean it's at 212
Yeah.
today, right?
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that more people aren't
Bullish.
bullish. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I say. Retail is lacking. That's the thing, right? That's where you see that divergence coming in.
What do you think is going to happen with Solana? I had been waiting for it to break the 215 resistance, and then it
Hmm.
seemed like the next stop was going to be like 230, somewhere in that ballpark. Do you think
Yeah.
we're going to see
Yeah.
that, or are we going to get rejected at
Well,
222?
it all depends. Yeah, it all depends on how the
Yeah.
market moves. So Bitcoin made a big move, and we're now adhering a little bit more to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Ethereum lost a little bit of dominance. Bitcoin is going to gain a little bit more dominance, so we're going to look at Bitcoin again and be
Yeah.
Bitcoin's B for a little bit. And so yeah, if Bitcoin can manage to get 115 back, I see Solana doing that. Yes.
Do you think that institutions are playing like the shell game? They're like, oh,
Yeah, of
where's the money
course.
going? And it's like, oh, Bitcoin. Now it's in
No, of
Ethereum. Now it's
course.
in Solana. Next it'll
No,
be
of
in
course.
XRP. Next it'll be in Sui. You know.
Well, of
Um,
course they are.
yeah,
Yeah,
there has to be the
definitely.
shell game. Like, wouldn't you do that? Because you wouldn't put your whole bag into one, meme token, and that's basically the scale that they're playing on when it's like hundreds of millions of dollars. It's like the same as putting like $1,500 into a meme coin. The amount of price impact that you create, essentially. But yeah, it feels like the shell game, and it's that sideways movement. I think that we're in a really interesting time of disbelief right now, and that's like that bearish sentiment, and it's always that calm before the storm, as you described it, or the darkest before the dawn. And it's like it
Yeah,
seems like the
always.
sky is falling, and then all of a sudden, that's when we experience that
That's why
parabolic
you don't give up,
sweep.
right? That's
Yeah.
why you do not give
Hmm.
up. It doesn't matter.
Resilience is the theme of the day.
Exactly, right? We
Yeah.
had spaces with 800 people, we had space with 20. We're just going to do the same thing. I don't care.
And look who showed up today. We had Crypto Wolf in here talking about Axel,
Absolutely.
one of the
Mr. G's here.
most
Yeah.
resilient projects. And I love what Mr. G is doing about the financial education. He's got a space. Is it coming up about financial. He had sent me. I think I need to said. Oh no, I missed the space. Okay, International Literacy Day, but yeah, I had. I think I was
That's a
working
great
during
thing
that.
too.
But I'm a huge fan of anyone that's promoting, financial literacy and trying to help educate people on something that like they don't teach you this in like high school and things like that in public school. Not at least not around here. How to like balance a checkbook basically, or run a budget, or
Real.
the economics of just having overhead of daily cost of living and things like that. People don't understand how much $5 of Starbucks a day cost you in the long run. It's those sorts of things. I mean, that's one bad example, but how investing works, how savings accounts work, how different yields work, APR, how a credit card works, like how people don't understand that, if they don't pay off their balance within 12 months at 0% APR, they're going to get hit with a 33% interest rate that's going to make their $2,000 balance very difficult for them to pay off with their their income. It just things like that. I feel like that just escapes a lot of people until their back's up against the wall and they don't realize it until it's like too late. And then they owe a bunch of money and it's like, so I'm just a huge fan of anyone that's trying to help educate people as far as that stuff goes. And I know that you are too. You're Mr. G's biggest fan besides myself. So hats off to you, Mr. G, for keeping it real and then such a noble cause.
Let's have Mr. G up here and say and connect with Mr. G before we head out the door.
Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm just kissing his ass, but really what it is
No,
that
it doesn't.
there's not
It's
enough people
valuable.
doing that. Yeah, that's priceless information, and if everyone was doing that, I just feel like the world would be such a better place. Like if everyone had that drive in them to want to help people, not only like help himself, but that whole, the boats rise together philosophy. Oh, what's up, Mr. G? Good morning. How are you today?
Hey, greetings. No, it was a great space with Will T. And yeah, today, September the 8th, is International Literacy Day, not just financial literacy, but we had some great conversations just about how different countries, by just increasing 1% their literacy, which is your reading, your writing, understanding numeracies, and understanding critical thinking, that the gross domestic product of that country goes up by 1.5 to 2%.
Wow.
Based on the education that's provided. So yeah, it was good stuff. Thank you.
Wow. That is such a you just apply that same philosophy to your own life. If you just learn 1% more in terms of, read 1% more books in your life, for instance, like that could, your GDP, your personal gross domestic would actually, go up more too. I kind of feel like that's the philosophy that we can kind of carry that over to, bring it down onto a micro level as well. But that's such a great point, and the amount of illiteracy in the world is staggering when you look at those statistics. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but when you learn about, in third world countries where, where there's no education or whatever, yeah. Do you have some sort of like a snapshot of those types of numbers to give us an idea?
I read that this morning, and it was between 730 and 780 million adults and children in the world are illiterate.
Almost a billion people. Almost. So that's what, like 12% of the world's population or something. Yeah, something like that. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that on ChatGPT. I believe you. It's just I want to get some more facts on that. Yeah, man. And not only that, but like, what about like clean running water? That there's some crazy number about the percentage of people in the world that do not have like clean running water. All of those sorts of things. And when all this AI boom was like kind of like coming up in like about a year ago, I remember I was talking to my girlfriend about like a conversation. I was like, well, I wish that all these companies that are geared towards, spending all this billions of dollars in, increasing AI infrastructure and all this stuff. It's like, why don't they, focus their attention, instead of trying to send colonize Mars, why don't we first fix what's going on here on Earth and, all the people that don't have clean running water? Like that's one necessity that is essential for life. And it's unfair that people in this world, don't have that luxury. It should be just, a fundamental, a right that we have, a natural right to have clean running water. Um, that it's heartbreaking when you like really look at like the studies and the statistics about how that really impacts people's lives on like the smaller scale. It's really heartbreaking. And I just wish, it's like you have these billionaires in the world. Who was it that was it Bernie Sanders that says that there should be no such thing as a billionaire? Like it just doesn't make sense because that means that like ultimately a lot of people are getting
He's
screwed
an
over.
idiot.
Yeah.
He's just LARPing. He's just a LARP. No, he's just LARPing.
But
There's
he makes a valid point though. That the
no, he does
distribution of
not. He
wealth.
does not. No, he does not. He doesn't understand wealth creation. He does not understand all of this. He doesn't understand that money is limitless.
Mm.
It really our monetary
Oh, because like
system is
the
limitless.
you mean like the
Yeah.
flywheel
So how
way
can you
that money
say,
works where
yeah,
it
how
generates
can
its yeah.
you,
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
good point.
right? So
Yeah.
he doesn't get it. He's just a LARP for people who believe that there's
Right.
a finality in our monetary system, which there's
Mm.
absolutely none. They
Mhm.
can turn on printers and, so it's bullshit. We know here in crypto, we should know that wealth creation is just about how we value things. And that can be a fart coin, right?
Mm.
That's what should lay that bare for you. We have instant wealth creation. If I
Yeah.
make Ticker Wild right now, people will buy it
Yeah.
and they value that. Market cap versus liquidity is valuation versus holders. So it's crazy. Wealth creation starts. We should know that here in crypto about wealth creation and how limitless it is.
Yeah.
And Bitcoin should point that out to you, right? And he's wrong, but he's just a lark for people who still believe that this is we have all we have is what's on the table,
Yeah.
and we got to fight over it, and that's what he larps. He's freaking larp.
Well,
Yeah,
but what
what
do
a
you think
grifter! What a grifter!
but what do
Ugh.
you think about like the clean running water statistic for instance? So, let's see the approximate percentage of the global population that does not have safe managed drinking water is 25%. The percentage that has no safe household drinking water
Yeah, but
is
who?
greater than
Okay, so
Mhm.
so
Who's
whose
supposed to
problem?
fix
Whose
this?
fault is this?
Yeah, yeah.
And whose responsibility is it really exactly?
Right.
Right? So
Mm.
let's get that. There's a lot more to. You can not do the correlation there and be like, yeah, that's because of billionaires.
But I'm saying
No,
kind
it's
of like
not.
where attention is focused, like colonizing Mars versus fixing the problems on Earth. You think that?
That's because we value different things, and we are allowed to, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should not have to support. It's like the same discussion that we had with the Notre Dame being on fire, and then people were giving money to for the restoration of the Notre Dame, which is a very important architecturally very
Uh huh.
important building of our history, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then people were saying, yeah, but how about the children dying? Yeah, that happens too.
Mm.
But then should we, just because of that, accolade all that money towards that then? I don't
Right.
know.
Right. Right.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I just bring it up just because it's topic of conversation. It's controversial
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course.
So
It's controversial,
I
big
enjoy to
idea.
talk about it. I don't. It's like I don't mean to
I
sound
think we should
argumentative.
let people, I think we should let people be free
Mm.
in order to choose what they would like to support with whatever they gains
Yeah.
they got.
Absolutely. That's the point of
That's
like
what we should be
democracy. Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Because if you have a good formulated plan for me for children in Africa to be helped, then I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, all these players there that are boasting about helping are actually lining their own pockets.
What about
So
like Bill
until, yeah,
Gates and malaria? Bill Gates
same
like
thing,
lining his own pockets through the
same
economics
thing.
of medicine.
Yeah, but everybody's sitting in their chair. Have you ever traveled to the country? Are you investing
No,
in a ticket over there to bring
absolutely
some
not.
medication? No?
No, I
Okay,
don't
then
even
don't
know. I don't
stop
even know.
pointing fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, well, I was actually kind of asking a question because I'm curious. Because
yeah.
there was some guy that was ranting about how Bill Gates is evil in some space, wasn't he? Recently,
Yeah,
we
but yeah,
wasn't that.
with me, it's like Jesus Christ. He's not our biggest problem when it comes to healthcare.
I don't know why that cracks me up. The guy that
Yeah,
invented
it's
Windows.
not.
It's like,
Well, look at people in India. Let's start freaking clean up your shit off the street. That might
dude.
save you from some diseases. Yeah, get your
You
act
were you
together as
telling
a
me that
community.
were you telling me that you've driven on the roads in India
Yeah,
and you survived? It's like absolutely insane, isn't it?
that's
From videos I've seen,
horrendous.
it looks so scary. People like crash into each other and they
Yeah, it's
bump each other
horrendous.
like bumper cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's why you
Uh,
gotta honk all the freaking time, right? Because
that's
it's the
so
honk,
nuts.
honk or die.
Yeah.
It's honk or die there. Honk before you go into a curve, because if there's traffic coming onto you, it's about who honks first and who has the right of way. So you got to be fast. You get, it's awful. But
Hmm.
look, how is he a problem in a country like that when people refuse to clean up their own shit and are still not washing their hands while they fucking put their freaking claws on some food
That they're
to
cooking
eat
for
it?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you still complaining about that issue while 90% of the immediate issue could be alleviated just you washing your fucking hands? Yeah. Yeah. If I need to go to a country and I need 10 shots to keep me alive there,
Is that what it's
10
like?
immunizations, yes, you need a 9 or 10 to go
Wow.
there. That should
Vaccines.
be an indicator that there's stuff going on there that you might not be wanting to be exposed to at all, right? Immunization or not. And so a lot of people get this. So, and I don't hate on a country. I think it's a beautiful country. But by God, freaking people, wash your hands. We all know that washing our hands prevents most viral and bacterial infections
Hmm.
by and large. And so, yeah, you can sit back and complain about Mr. What's his face being a
Oh,
billionaire, and you
Mr.
sit,
Bill
I
Gates.
understand. Yeah, but how about washing your hands? Start there. Start. I mean, people point fingers all the time, and I'm like, really, right? What are you doing? What are you doing for your community? If it's a poor community, what are you doing to help? Right? And that might not be in money. It might be in info stream. It might be Mr. G here, teaching about financial hygiene. That is a stream of information,
I,
right?
I
So
wanna
yeah,
I wanna know about that EVX ticker or XVM Volt that guy came. Calvin
yeah,
came 2 days ago and he said he bought a new car because it ripped so hard, but now it's down 36%.
yes.
So I'm like wondering what happened to him. I'm like, geez, that's kind of a scary thought because I wonder where he thought it was going to run to. It's set
I don't
32
know.
million. Mr. G, have
I
you
don't know,
seen
but I
this?
do know, that people who complain the most about other people having money, they will remain broke. They also don't help the community around them because all they're obsessed with is thinking about how other people have more money than them. And if they ever get in the money, they would not help the community. They would get out of there and even dunk on the community if they have to. That's the essence of the beast there. It's so obvious that it's painful.
Mm,
And I've had the same in other villages in poorer countries as well. Because there's a shit ton of they think they get scammed by big money, and here's what they do. When they get the opportunity to scam their own community, they will leave the community.
mm,
And the community remain poor. You
yeah.
should have that saying of Nietzsche, right?
What's that?
They too would be Pharisees if only they had power. It's exactly the psychology that plays out there,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, I'm curious. Because I'm still curious what the heck this ticker even is. But yeah, it did run to 3.5 cents or so. No, it actually ran to almost 6 cents. And now it's pulling back. But I just don't know anything about it. You're not familiar with it at all?
No, I
Oh.
haven't. No, it's not. I'm not moving in these areas much, right?
Yeah, it was the ticker of the day that got the day that guy like mentioned it to us. So I'm just curious if it was just one that was running on the trending tokens and that's why he bought in. It just fascinates me because I really still don't understand. It's real world assets on XRP, but it's on Solana, I guess. And I was hoping that maybe someone knew about it. Mr. G had some fire tickers. I know that he was into Vine And then there was a couple other ones that he was into this week. Mr. G, could you remind me which ones you were looking at? It wasn't useless, I don't think. It was
Crypto.com.
yeah, the crypto.com one. How is that one's been running still? Crow trading. How's that one been doing?
Well, that one has a lot of news. That one was the one that Trump Media, and York, that just changed their ticker symbol, bought 6.4 billion of the token. Wow. $6.4 billion of the token.
And so everyone's bullish on crypto.com. Weren't they involved in some like controversy like a few years back? I thought that the person that created it was like involved in some like sketchy stuff. I thought I saw something on Netflix about
I actually did a research report comparing crypto.com to Algorand and XRP. And XRP and Algorand are the only ones that had any kind of litigation and legal ramifications, where crypto.com hasn't had any. It's a good report. I'll send it to you if you're interested.
That's sick. Okay, cool. No, I was just curious because there's these things sometimes we hear about with like some of the platforms. What about with like Coinbase versus crypto.com? Is crypto.com essentially, is it an exchange, crypto.com, or is it like, I don't even understand what crypto.com really is.
It's all of those. An exchange, a token, a cross platform. So yeah, it's got a lot of use utility. And yeah, I can do a comparison against Base too.
Yeah.
But I got to step out just a second, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Right on. What do you think about?
Right on. Guess who I see in that space? It's Adam. Hello, Adam. I was about to do a welfare check on you. Not gonna lie. You also missed a very bullish mint, but maybe I can help you there if you still want, right? But do tick. I just kind of need to do a little wrap up here because I have like 5 hours of sleep left because I see some indicators on the chart that I need to be up at 4 a.m. Making trades. I kind of had the luxury of sleeping till 6 the last few days because the market was not moving, so that was nice. But yes, this is my bread and butter, right? So I got to be up and trading. It's I love the job though, I do. But it's good to see Adam in the space here. Shout out to you. Let's wait for Mr. G to come back if he has time, and then we can wrap it up, Tick, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
My voice is so horrendous. It hurts so bad. I don't know what to do to make it better anymore either, you guys. Any suggestions?
I just do coffee. The coffee seems
I
to
just do
help me.
coffee that makes it worse.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Well, I think you should try fruits.
Fruit?
Fruit. I already eat fruit. I had a matcha with papaya and pineapple juice. I just did the matcha in there. Hey, let's say hi to Adam. Adam, how are you doing?
Hey, hey, Wild. How's it going? Good to see you again. And I think honey, right? Honey and lemon is the recommendation.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I know. Yeah. The honey. I'm
Try
waiting.
Songjam DJ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's so startling
crap out of me.
when that thing joins.
Yeah, Kit was shitting on me for that. Kit, is it Kit? Yeah. She said like, Adam, what the hell were you thinking?
Well, with having the intro of the ghost of Songjam scaring the shit out of you.
Oh, now more people are coming on, right? Now more people are entering the room. All right.
Oh man, dude, I love this little app so much. This is the coolest thing that has been created for Twitter to date. Like, this is it. You are such a G for for those that don't know, Adam is dev for Songjam DJ. So which is a live space DJ that users can control the AI agent. You have the agent join the space. Then you have a soundboard where you can set your different sounds to the soundboard. You can also upload MP3 files. You connect to the space, and then you can play music and control the soundboard with that as well. So I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this, but it is such a sick application. I just want to say hats off to Adam for creating such a sick project. Do you want to tell us like a little bit about us? You guys are on Virtuals Protocol. They have a token launched. It's the ticker is Sang, SANG. And yeah, Adam, you want to go ahead and tell us what did I miss?
Yeah, sure. Well, no, you did a pretty good job. I mean, I think that there's actually some I've got some alpha. I come bearing alpha, which is that we've actually just dropped the by popular demand, we've just dropped the referral program for Songjam DJ.
I just saw that.
So you
Yeah.
can yeah. So you can now generate your own referral link and publish that, and you will score points, which will level you up on our own leaderboard, which is actually drawing data from Lurkey as well. So plugged into the Lurkey API, also plugged into the X timeline, and we've just gone live with a test net, right? So we've got a test net, which is actually a test net for what is going to be a layer one blockchain, and that's actually going to enable everyone to mint their own creator coins. So, because
Cool.
actually my thesis is the thing that's missing from all of this, this
Mm-hmm.
InfoFi and this AudioFi
Mm-hmm.
ecosystem
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the creator coin,
Right.
right?
Like Zora.
And
And the streaming
yes,
platforms
exactly.
have as well. And yeah, you're so absolutely right, because if somebody is bullish on like a Spaces DJ essentially, then they can show their support through this. And we actually just saw another project that's kind of doing this with Streamer Coin, is the name of the project, and that's a Solana project, and they're doing great things with how they're trying to spread the message crypto, like but something like this, yeah, you are definitely filling a void that you're tapping into something that is much needed, and currently there is no solution for that. So I love the way that you think that you see problems that need to be solved and you solve them. That's so awesome, dude. Hats off to you for that. That is so cool.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad you're getting so much out of it, and I do see I have notifications on for Songjam DJ, so I do see you guys, and every time I
Yeah.
see it, I'm like, damn, I need to head over to the space.
Yeah, I've been
But
using it almost
but
every day. I mean, we stream Monday through Saturday, and almost every show I bring it up into the space because I love it. And you actually have been working out some of the bugs too. It looks like it seems it's working a little bit smoother than when I first interacted
yes,
with it. So that's so cool.
yes, it's a little bit smoother now. So yes, it there's we actually get a lot, like, so the Wave Wars team. I mentioned the Wave Wars team a couple of weeks ago. Like they were pushing me a lot to sort out the audio issues because they're actually streaming with it as well. And yeah, so we had a window last week to address some of those
Wow.
points, and it's coming together. So yeah, if you don't mind, may I publish uh, I published the tweet about the referral program. If I can push it to the jumbotron, that would be super cool.
Yes, absolutely. Please. I'm looking. I will go ahead and repost this as well. I'm going to put my referral code up in there shamelessly. And I'm going to say, let me see, head over to Song Jam DJ to play music in your spaces. What do you call this thing? A spaces show? Spaces. In your spaces live. That'd be good. See? Figuring it out. So I'm reposting that myself. I'm gonna shoot a comment under here too. Yeah, dude, I am so obsessed with this. It is so sick. Oh man, so yeah, man, and Damn, it's so cool. Yeah, I want to know about the token as well. So, so saying you can't copyright your voice, but you can tokenize it, and saying is on base, right? And let me see
Yes.
what can you tell us about saying? Has it been launched already?
Yes. So actually, yes. So we TGE'd. So we launched on Virtuals Genesis
Genesis, yeah, that's right.
in June, and yes, we've been kind of building up the community, and basically like so the big picture of Songjam is actually the voice verification network, right? So the I mean, actually, the DJ kind of came along the way, but basically, the one of the big problems right now is that anyone can, just with a few seconds of audio, anyone can clone your voice,
Wow.
right? And there's actually a deep fake attack now
Hmm.
every 5 minutes. So, and
Wow.
everything from like high net worths to, major corporations are
Wow.
being voice fished,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And and so this is a big problem. So actually, as you may have gathered, like my background was actually in the music industry, and but then I was looking really closely at AI at voices in like AI cover songs, and thinking this could be a good way to kind of fix the copyright issue, relating to blockchain. But what happened is I kind of realized that there was a much bigger problem with this AI voice tech, and that's kind of encompasses not just music, but like, we're right here sharing our voices insecurely as well, right?
Hmm.
So then basically kind of started to focus on how we could line up a verification network in order to create a system so that you can protect your voice. And that basically comes down to like a piece of open hardware, which basically serves like a kind of voice fingerprint device, right? Which kind of tracks your biosignals. So like the actual physiological output from your throat can be paired with the audio, so you can validate to the machine that you're a human, right? And then the Sang token itself is based on a proof of stake consensus mechanism. So that's actually one of the reasons that we're now in the process of bridging the liquidity that is currently, available on Base into our own layer one blockchain that is going to form like the basis of the voice verification network, right? And the initial phase of that is to actually roll out these creator coins, right? So we're kind of bootstrapping the network, by like bringing on these creator coins and tying that together with basically the kind of InfoFi and AudioFi meta, right? So yeah, it's that's basically kind of that's Songjam in a nutshell. But yeah, there's more to dig into. Like you can check out the white paper is in my bio, just on my account over here,
Hmm.
and yeah, like you can take a look into some of the research that's already been done to get this thing together.
What about the auto DMs, for instance? Is that is that like a little utility that you created?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I've.
there's a
Mhm.
couple of, yeah, go for it.
Well, I was gonna say that I messed around with it. Let me see. So if I wanted to boost space, I was just a little bit confused. So I go boost space, and then the thing that I was confused about is that it. So does it suggest? Let me see. So I do professional. I want to do a short one, and then
Wait, hold on, take because I landed in the shower already, so you can take this space and then just hit me up in the TG when no more hosting is needed. I
okay,
kind of need to go into the shower, you guys. Let's go.
awesome.
I don't,
Uh,
I don't even care. I'll take the spaces everywhere.
See, I keep
Like,
telling you we need to do video streaming.
yeah, real.
That way the
Sure.
users can
Not before I tokenize it.
There is only fans for that tick.
OnlyFans. Yeah, exactly. So
Try Songjam DJ at
okay.
songjam.space.
So can let me see. Generate sample DMs. And then, I don't know why I'm hitting a wall. And then I'm getting hit with the paywall, but I have been able to do this for free, I think, at least once. But
Yes.
you want to go
So
ahead and
so for the yeah, so for the auto DMs, you need to install there is an extension, right? So there's a it's basically a browser extension. So to actually send the DMs, like you can generate everything for an upcoming space, but to send everything out, that there's an extension that will basically then control your browser. So you have to have your browser set up for on your messages, and that will just like automatically generate initially a ton of DMs, and then you can fire them out using the extension, right?
with the extension, can you have it schedule post as well, like to your own timeline?
So it doesn't do that actually, I'm afraid. So, but we did the yeah like the auto DM thing was something that was kind of missing, right? And it was also like it wasn't possible to do it in a straightforward way with the X API. So whereas like with the scheduling posts, like that's basically, I mean, there are some solutions for that already, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whereas the auto DM thing is like that's kind of it's a
New.
bit tricky. The API doesn't do it very well. But with the extension, it's pretty cool. Actually,
Wow.
what we're intending to do with this, or what I was intending to do with this until we kind of got pulled into this whole InfoFi thing, because what happened is like we TGE'd and then we actually ended up doing a bunch of white label leaderboards. So we've done a bunch of different projects that needed leaderboards, right? And it was actually like a really great, really kind of amazing experience, and it was a great way to kind of bootstrap some income for the business. But what we were originally intending to do before kind of getting sucked into this whole like InfoFi meta, which ended up being like quite profitable, was um, was actually like rolling this into like a into an app, right? So then you would have all of these features would be included as part of an app. A little bit like if you remember TweetDeck. So TweetDeck was like the Twitter app that you could use to like queue up a bunch of different posts and
Uh-huh.
tweet from different accounts. And it would be, yeah, so the idea is then you could like it would be like your kind of one-stop solution for like these extra, like what you do with an X space, right? Like so like TweetDeck for X spaces, right? That was kind of what we were originally looking at with this. And I think if I think like the X spaces kind of offering is like it's definitely for creators, right? So for people that are hosting spaces, and there is definitely interest and there is some demand, but it's just whether or not like there's enough of a market to make it into an application in its own right. I think we're still kind of evaluating that, right? But potentially if we expanded it beyond the X spaces as well. But for now, like there are these different features that you can do. It allows you to do a few of the things that you can't do with Lurky at the moment, which is like more of a kind of a broader platform, right? Like for kind of more for like the data brought like across all of the spaces, rather than like this is more set up for like your kind of individual experience as a host, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to do the creator portal. And so I'm logged in. Well, I also tried doing the extension, and for whatever reason, I can't get logged in on the extension.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting to know. Actually, it would be good. We should take this into the DMs, I think. It would be good to know about maybe if you could share a little bit more about like the setup you've got there, then I
Well,
could probably troubleshoot that with you.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the space at the top, so there's a video live stream, and so my desktop is being shared, and so you can actually see.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes. Yes, of course. I forgot. Yes, yes. Let me check it out. I'm taking a look.
and then yeah, for whatever reason, you're not on. Oh, so I'm not on the Song Jam leaderboard, I guess. That's a bummer.
Yeah, you should get that. I mean, to be honest, like you're so we're currently at the we're still piloting the leaderboards.
Yeah.
So you should actually you should like for your historic usage of the DJ, you should that your those points should start reflecting pretty soon. Like we're
Mm.
just updating that actually. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it looks like yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going through the CRM and the Spaces dashboard and kind of like looking at what kind of you know metrics there are and things like that. Different.
Yes, cool. I can see your screen now. That's
Yeah,
good
but
to
on
see.
the
Yeah.
right side though, you can see that it's just stuck on the log. Oh, maybe I need
Oh
to.
yeah, what
I was gonna say maybe I need to restart the browser.
yes, what it's the browser's like it looks I can't see is it just because you're just sharing the browser like I can't see I can just see the window in the browser and not the around bit, right? Not the like the outside of the browser,
Right, right.
right?
Yeah,
But that's because the way it's being shared, right?
yeah.
Oh, and you're struggling. Okay, you could log in, but you're logging in now and you're struggling.
It just
Let's
stuck
see what
here.
happens.
Yeah,
Oh, it gets stuck.
yeah, I let it run for a couple minutes and it didn't do anything.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's
The only
I
other
see.
thing that I haven't done yet is open up a new Chrome window ever since I installed it.
Yes.
I can try to do a new window, maybe see if this, close this one, and then here, I'll go ahead and try this again. Now I just tried it on a new window. I don't know. Yeah, it's stuck on the same screen. I can share this one, but yeah, it's doing the same thing. So I'm not
I
sure.
see. Yeah. Okay.
But you've had users report success with installing and using the extension.
Yeah, certainly, certainly. And I've used the extension like pretty extensively as well. So
Mm.
it definitely can work. It's kind of I guess it's like the way it's like appearing in isolation is uh yeah, I mean this could be like a dynamic issue as well. So but yeah, thanks for reporting. Let me take a closer look at that. This is Windows you're on, right?
Yeah, this is Windows.
Yeah.
Let me see. So I just logged in under SongJam in. Oh well, that's a different browser window. So this is no, it's not going to do anything. I don't think. Yeah. Huh.
Were you logged in? Were you logged in already on
On
your main
SongJam.
browser?
Well, I have
Yeah.
two browsers going though.
You must
I
be
have
logged in because you have the DJ. Yeah, I can see Tick Web3. Yeah. Okay. I can I can hear myself double now.
yeah. So I don't know. Let me go ahead and see what this does. But and then the extension's only for Chrome, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer. I don't know why.
Try Songjam DJ at songjam.space.
Why it's not working. Let's see.
Yeah, that is.
Hmm. Well, yeah. I don't know. Switch to x.com to send DMs. Oh. Hello, this is Graham. Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. Yes, I did.
Oh, is Tick? Is Tick falling off the space? Oh wait, it looks like no. It's just switched over to X now.
Oh my God, you guys. And I only have one co-host, so I needed to run back to the phone. Uh, I only have one co-host. I'm the only one who could pull him back up. There we go. Take. Oh my God, my guy, I just needed to run out with you. Let's go. Get you on stage. Here we go.
How long have you been going with this space? What?
Hey, Giuliano. Well, it's up to almost 2 hours now, but I kind of an hour ago I was like, well, maybe we should call it a day. But then Tick is constantly geeking out on stuff, so I just, and then I'm just enjoying the conversation as well. But now I'm trying to get him back on stage. Tick, I'm trying to invite you. Adam, let me make you co-host so we secure space a little bit more. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Tick is back. I'll send you a co-host. Here we go. Nice. All right, I made Adam. Oh my God, I'm really tired. Adam, I made you co-host as well. You guys will have a party, right? You guys will have a party. If you need me, Tick will message me in Telegram because I have notice on for Tick here, so I can hear it, right? All right, Tick, let's go. You're back.
Wild, I wanted just to say that I
Yeah.
joined when you said that you had a voice problem. The
Yeah,
best way to solve them is not talking.
Oh my God, you
So
guys. I'm so
I
sorry
know.
about that. I just received like a very important phone call about my taxes and everything.
Oh
And so
yeah,
I needed to take the call. I don't normally do that, but
yeah.
that was a
No,
call I
that's all
can't
right.
miss.
I just made Adam co-host as well. So if something happens, then he has power. He has power now too. And Giuliano, you are so right. The best way to fix this is to not talk for a while. But yeah, that's a little bit difficult to do.
we love your voice, Wild. That's why we're all here. We
Yeah,
just love you speaking.
well, I don't know about that, but tomorrow it's gonna sound even more
Yeah,
hoarse.
geez.
So
You've
yeah.
been just like, yeah, cooking your voice a little bit more each day, huh? You've been on a roll.
Well, I've been talking in real life on stages as well, right? So it's not just in spaces, it's just continuously at this point. But I'm enjoying every moment of it. I just wish my voice would last just a little bit longer. And but I will catch you tomorrow in spaces again too, you guys. So while I was gonna sign off already, I'm gonna leave you, Adam and Tick, to be bullish with Space Jam there. And if you guys want to request up, then just do so, right? Go ahead and join the conversation. If you are in spaces a lot, you should be wanting to hear about Song Jam as well, right? So go ahead and mingle, mingle. All right. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have a good one. Hold on. So we're not closing down the space then?
No, I'm keeping it open for you guys, but then telegram me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's cool.
Then
Yeah,
just do the
sweet.
when you do the outro with Song Jam, you can do the outro with Song Jam, and then you just like wild rugged, and as soon as you say that, I will be just pressing the button, right?
Okay, sick. Right on. Cool. And
Like,
so, yes, then, yeah, any projects that want to shill um, are invited. Just go ahead and send a request up on stage, and we can get something cooking. We do have like the live stream going with the Jumbotron, and so we can pull up anything onto spaces and get that streamed live for you to YouTube and X. Adam, so what have you been doing as far as like content creation or promoting for Song Jam? Like other than like hopping into spaces and stuff, have you been creating any like? Oh yeah, I see. So you do have some images and stuff that you've been creating as well, dude. Some of these are sick.
Oh yeah. There's been like actually the one that was yesterday. So like the Mindshare Capital Markets one. This is the new thing that I'm shilling, right? Mindshare Capital Markets, which is distinct from Creator Capital Markets, because Creator Capital Markets is like it's kind of it doesn't include like the info-fi and the audio-fi stuff. But yeah, basically, uh, this is kind of part of the, as I say, like the narrative is, it's not even really a narrative, right? Like it's just, this is kind of, I see it's like the missing piece of the puzzle is these creator coins. And the cool thing is that's a setup for, we've kind of extended the definition of the voice to include your social presence, right? It's not just about the, it's not just about the your physical voice. Of course, that's where we're going with it. It is your physical voice. That's the future. That's what a voice verification network protects. But actually your social presence, we talk about Twitter as like a freedom of speech platform, right? But of course, like it's only in spaces where we actually speak. So your voice does actually extend across, like, everything that you're talking about in X. And it's kind of just as important to be protecting and collecting up your own social data, right? Like your actual, of course, your physical voice is, that's where we're going, but your your voice and how you're talking and how you're interacting with people, that's all part of it too, right? So that's kind of that's what we're looking at with the creator coins as well, right? It's not just about your physical voice, basically. And yeah, that where we're going with the network is that you'll basically mint. So you mint the creator coins, and we're setting up liquidity pairs with all of that. But then we're adding in like proto soulbound tokens, so non-transferable NFTs that enable you to unlock your voice biometric data, and also will enable you to kind of, I mean, the goal is to allow you to port your social data between different platforms as well, right? So that's kind of that's like everything that's coming together with Songjam. Like it kind of ends up, it's kind of naturally ended up expanding into this kind of ecosystem. Oh, I can see on your screen looking at Avacloud. So Avacloud is like this is like what Avalanche are offering now. So this is the amazing thing, that we can actually spin up a layer one, our own layer one, and which is actually like built in the Avalanche network, right? And we therefore can benefit from all of the liquidity and all of the existing kind of DeFi offerings from Avalanche itself, right? Which is super cool. And it's like the challenge, the only blocker that we're facing right now is just bridging the liquidity from, which is already available there on base, into the new L1. But actually, like that can be done with Chainlink, right? So Chainlink have got the cross-chain interoperability protocol, and yeah, we're currently looking at like how to get that going properly to kind of launch the mainnet itself, which should really just be, I mean, it shouldn't be more, it should be like less than a week away, right? Although there is like a decent amount of work to get that thing together. It's kind of, it's within, it's within like the capabilities of our core team. Like our team actually came together to do a Chainlink hackathon, right? So we actually did we won the grand prize in the Chainlink hackathon in 21, and that was how we all met. And then we started like kind of basically building together. And yeah, like the team that wins together kind of stays together, and we've been iterating on different solutions ever since, really. But it's just been lately that we've kind of, I think with the voice verification thing, it hit a chord with, like, with the, like, in with the business community especially. And then it's just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, like we've rolled out all of these different products actually around it, and all these different applications around it. But generally speaking, it's been on like a pretty good trajectory, right? So I think it's yeah, I think definitely with the with the leaderboard side of it, especially, so like with that kind of like retrieving data from the timeline, that's been like, I'd say, like the closest we've been to kind of having product market fit, right? And then I think what we're doing now with like tying it all together in the L1, I think that's got a really good shot of like actually really blowing up, right? And being something that people can. I'm already seeing some really promising activity on the test net, right, with people minting their creator coins. And that's just, like it's going to be much more bullish when people can actually provide liquidity to those, so they become like real, like they'll really have their oon value, right? Like you can really have a market cap for your own creator coin, and it's reflecting your social presence, right? So yeah, I'm super stoked about where all this is going.
What do you feel about Zora?
Yeah, well, so it's actually interesting because I was looking to do all of this on Zora originally, right? Like,
Mm,
and I was basically like, we got the coins SDK, but they don't actually support testnet. So it's kind of, and I spoke to the Zora team, and they apparently have no plan to support testnet in their roadmap, which is like just like a really weird, like a really kind of retarded approach from my perspective. Because
mm-hmm.
like, how the hell are they gonna foster developers to build in their ecosystem if they don't support a test net, right? So yeah, like that was actually my goal. And the fact, because we're already on base, like one would think that you would just go and build on Zora and it would be like composable and frictionless and all of that. But like, it's actually a really big blocker if you have to just like deploy straight onto mainnet. Because like, what if it's not perfect first time? Like it never is, right? So like, how do you test without a test net, right?
Mm, yeah, yeah, damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's a lot to unpack. Um, but yeah. So, and then the Ava Cloud thing you were saying. So did you say that Songjam gonna launch is launching the testnet on Ava Cloud?
Yes, well, we've launched the testnet now,
Uh,
so the testnet is available. You can mint as well. You can mint your creator coin on the site on songjam.space.
right.
You're able to do that already,
It
and
was
we
not.
haven't.
I don't think it was letting me do
Yes.
that though because it said, "Oh yeah," because I'm not on the leaderboard, unfortunately.
Oh
So
man, you're not on the leaderboard. I see. Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
Well, don't
guess
worry.
so.
We'll get that fixed. We'll get that fixed for you, man.
Yeah,
So
that's
because like
crazy.
you should be on the leaderboard by now because you've been. But are you logged in? You're logged into this with your Twitter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see it.
let me go
So
ahead.
you will be on the leaderboard by tomorrow, I think.
Live analytics and the oof, that one didn't work. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get back to the
Yeah,
Songjam.
yeah, just go to the just put the URL. Oh, okay. What are you're looking at the
Yeah, this is the wrong one, huh?
yeah, just go back to songjam.space at the top. Yeah. In the
There we
URL.
go.
Yeah,
There we
and
go.
then
Much better.
you've got like the old website. This is like this is what happens when you build in public, I'm afraid. Like, you just end up with all of this crap. But like, yeah, we need to take care of that. Yeah, much better. Yeah, you should be on the leaderboard like tick, because I've been aware. I mean, you actually score you get points for bringing the DJ to a space, right?
Uh huh.
So you'll have a bunch of points that haven't been claimed yet, but that's where you can mint your creator coin. Yeah. So don't worry, I'll get this taken care of. But yeah, these are some of the components that you get for staking the Sang as well, right? Like on virtuals.
Mm. So you have to stake it on virtual. So you go to virtuals.io to stake.
Yes, yes. To stake the Sang, you can go over to virtuals.io, and if you scroll down here, oh, you're probably I'm a bit
Virtuals is
behind
under
actually.
virtuals is under construction. Damn.
What's happened to virtuals?
We are currently performing security scans across our sites.
Oh no, that's good. Did you hear about the hack?
No.
There's been a massive JavaScript hack, like literally like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And it's like it's literally taken out like one of the core developers, and it's actually going to affect it's going to affect the security of hardware wallets, right? So it was announced by the Ledger CTO. Yeah, like literally just like an hour ago. Yeah, this is some crazy news.
Wow.
If you wanna have some update about it, guys. So first, yes, it's not like a hack of any blockchain. It's just a hack of basically a code into the program of the whatever you're using, the browser connected with the wallet, and basically is a malware that when you are approving a transaction is going to make that transaction going into another wallet. That is how is working. There are already people working on it. I already reading on articles and timelines and the timeline different things. The only thing I can tell you, Tick, right now, be careful if you're doing any transaction on Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, I think Tron as well, and a few other major, because there is this big malware that has been apparently spread everywhere, and they are trying to already solve it. So if you are using any hot wallet right now, just be careful. As I said, on any major chain, if you are using any testnet or anything else, don't worry, it's not going to be a problem.
Wow. That's wild.
If you want, I can pin post something on the, or just put in the purple pill. I'm gonna put something there so you can have a read.
There's a Sang faucet where you can actually get Sang tokens for free.
Yes. Well, the testnet tokens, right?
Ah.
So yeah. So it's already so because this is the thing that, like, as I say, the direction, like my direction was like I was actually looking to do this on Zora. We weren't able to do a test net at all. So it's like we have to have a test net just to get the damn thing up and running. And then I was looking around and actually found this offering from AvaCloud, right, which is the Avalanche ecosystem, which is like obviously Avalanche is like a big, I mean, that's actually like a really awesome blockchain network, right? Like they built the blockchain for JP Morgan. They're doing something with Toyota now. Like they're doing a bunch of enterprise stuff. And they're basically doing like blockchain as a service now. So we can literally go and spin up. So we spun up this test net just for like basically it's just gonna be initially just powering the leaderboards, right? And the creator coins. But obviously the goal is to set it up for the entire voice verification network. So yeah, like so it's already going, but like what we're figuring out now is just like how to do the bridging, how to bridge the liquidity properly, which is kind of in itself, I mean, it's not like it's not like it's not the hugest task, but it's just like it's kind of like it's something that we have to tackle like this week to get like on the road to mainnet basically. So yeah, man, I'll come back. I'll come back tomorrow, and you'll be able to do this. You'll be able to mint your own creator token for real. So and hopefully we'll have the liquidity pairs going as well, so you can try that out too with the faucet with the testnet Sang.
Mm. Oh, that's sick. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, this is why you haven't seen me actually, because of getting all this stuff going.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That is so sick that you're constantly building and yeah, dude. Some of the are you doing all the images and all that stuff, all the videos and like promotional content that you've been making for
Yeah, most of it. Yeah, I mean it's just like it's just mid journey. Do you know what I mean? It's
Oh,
just
okay.
like
I
I've just
hi-
got mid
I
journey.
highly
Yeah.
recommend check out Nano Banana. It's
Oh yeah,
so
everybody's talking about that.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll take a look. Yeah. Nano banana. like with these AIs, like I will just get a subscription because I'll be like, oh man, I really want to make this thing, and I'll be like, I just quickly get a subscription until like I use it up, and then I'll probably it's unlikely that I'll stick around on that same one, right? But just because of like the name of the game is like everyone is coming out with new stuff, and like you don't want to stick to like the same platform for too long. But for
Yeah.
now, I just went with Midjourney because it was like it's like a known entity, right?
Yeah, I
Like I
don't know
know.
why everyone loves Midjourney. It's so weird to me. Like I've hardly used Midjourney. Let's see. So it's okay, so I'm going to log in with Google. Let's see. I'm like super curious cuz somebody
Yeah.
else was telling me about Midjourney too, and I've used it in the past, but I didn't have much success with it. I don't remember. I don't
Oh,
remember.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about Midjourney is I feel because they were almost, I think they were one of, if not the first, to really get like to really crack the AI generated images,
Uh-huh.
right? So it used to just be a Discord server. Like you literally could go and just do it all in a Discord server.
Mm.
And the thing is, and I think now it might all be paywalled, unfortunately, but the thing is like the way that they've built the model is it's just it. I mean, they've just had such a good run at it, and it's so creative, like it's so cool, like all of the art that they've used.
Uh-huh.
So it is like you've kind of like because I feel a lot of the newer models they're just trying to do it like technically like produce the art as well as they possibly can,
Mm.
whereas like with Midjourney it's like they've just got this amazing like they've got like so much data, so much cool creative
Mhm.
data that it's almost like an art style in itself,
Mhm.
right? Do you
Mhm.
see what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's why I go back to Midjourney because it's like I just love some of the results. It's just like it's just so epic, and I think that like if I look at some of the stuff that comes out of Grok,
Oh,
it's
it's
just like they're
shit.
just trying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just like technically it does work,
Yeah, I'm not a
but it's
fan
just
of
not.
Grok.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
But
so
I haven't I
funny.
haven't tried Nano Banana, and I
Yeah.
haven't tried a lot of the stuff.
How
So
funny is
yeah,
it
I need to.
talking shit on Grok on like a recorded space, dude? Like,
Yeah.
but dude, yeah, the Grok has like such a distinct aesthetic and it's just like very cringy. I'm not a huge fan of Grok. I mean, I'll use it occasionally, especially because it boosts your like reach or your visibility in most cases. From what I hear, is that the algorithm favors content that's been produced by Grok. But so I'm trying to see if I could help create any images off the top of my head or anything that you kind of have as far as like content goes. And so, can you still see my screen?
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking
All
at it.
right,
I'm a
so
little
let's see.
bit, it's a little bit of a
Ooh,
delay, but
ooh,
yeah.
I like this one. That's the animated video. This is very sick, and I'm curious what this one was done in. Did you do this animated? I have it on the ticker is Sang August
Oh
18th.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you do
Yeah, yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah. So that was with Midjourney. Yeah, that was with Midjourney.
The animation as well?
Yeah, yeah, the animation is like you can do start frame and closing frame, right?
Wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty
Wow.
gnarly. I
Very
made
nice.
yeah, I made the logo, but
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, like
The Song Jam logo that it looks like a Chinese
yeah,
character,
yeah,
sort of.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's kind of I was trying to represent the S, but it's got three, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's got three bits, and it's actually based off like a piezoelectric transducer. So like the sensor that we use is a piezoelectric transducer, right?
Yeah.
So this is actually I took the schematic, like a picture of the schematic itself to make this logo, right? But it's actually I'm actually just kind of thinking of this logo like it's like an S with 3 curves.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Like you could draw it as an S
Yeah.
with 3 curves, right? So it's like a dollar sign, but just an extra bit on it, right?
It's
Like
so
it's not.
dope.
It's like yeah, exactly. It's an icon rather than. I mean, it like in that case, it's styled, so it's kind of square, but it could equally be curved. Or do you see what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like that was, but that was like, yeah, man, that's the stuff that you know, like I got so sucked into this project, and it's like,
Dude, you
you
could even
know,
and as this is just like an idea, but that logo design looks so like versatile as well. Like let's say you created another app and like it starts with like a W, like it's called like Wonder Jam or something.
right?
You could just flip
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on, like turn it 90 degrees so then it looks like a W,
sure,
but it would still be like
yeah,
on brand and it would still be your own
yes,
creation, but like, you know, and or if you wanted to do an M or a, you know, like what, it just
right,
versatile in
true,
that sense. And I would capitalize on, or maybe you don't want that confusion, but I would do what Google does and change the color. So you'd have like an orange
sure,
one and a blue one and a yellow one, and it would be like the same logo
yes,
but slightly varied for because you already have a bunch of apps that you've developed in this little niche already, tapping into this incredible, dude. It's like you've opened Pandora's box, and I'm sure it sort of feels like it as well, because at the same time you've unleashed an unlimited amount of workload for yourself. It's just a never-ending work pile that even if you were to finish all your to-do task on your to-do list, that would just create 15 more tasks that you would need to then next
yeah.
do.
It's pretty serious, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so cool.
It's pretty,
I got it
yeah,
open on Nano Banana right now, the logo, and I wanted to try to do like a
yeah, man.
stylized 3D rendering. And so what I'm using right now is LM Arena, which is a free way to access Nano Banana. For whatever reason, this one's seemingly taking longer than it normally does.
I
But
see.
another
Yes,
option, if I go on to aistudio.google.com, this is a Google application.
yes.
You go to generate media and then you go try Nano Banana, and this was just released like a week and a half ago, I think. So I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna upload both images of one of the logo and one of that landscape, and then I'm gonna say, take this logo and center it in the wireframe matrix scene with the mountains. Make
Ah,
it let's see, glowing, and add some stylistic features to make the image more visually beautiful. I don't even know what this is going to do, but yeah, so cool. So I just prompted it. So this is Nano Banana doing this live, but I love doing stuff like this. I do this for like my own content that I create all the time. Oh, and so I just created this image already. If I click on this, you can see it's created that wireframe matrix landscape with the mountains, but it's got a glowing song jam logo in the center of it. So then I go save image.
whoa,
You see it?
yeah,
Oh, it's amazing, right?
yeah.
Oh,
That's so cool.
it's
Yeah.
so, I just love how easy this is to do. And then I can go to generate media again on the left, go to Veo. This is how you can access Veo 2 for free. And then I'll actually show you more too. But so I'm going to do this. I'm going to say animate this scene so that it appears futuristic and hyper tech core, visually amazing and beautiful. That is just like the lamest prompt. That's like such like just a cheap little prompt because I'm just too lazy to actually give it details. So I'm like, here, you do the thinking for me. Another better way to do this would even to take that prompt and go into like ChatGPT and say, please
Yeah.
optimize this for Veo 2 to make an animation that does X, Y, Z. This assistant in LM Arena is still running. I think that I caused confusion by running it in battle mode by accident. At the top here, I'm going to go to direct chat. This will narrow the thing down to Nano Banana. I'll take that one image that we did. I'm going to say add a text, let's see, stylized font that says Song Jam DJ. Okay. And all right, let's see what that does. That's going to do. Come on, you bastard. Why is it just. Bruh. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, so here we got the video. I'm going to go ahead and play that video that I created right here. Oof, dude. Oh my God, it's nice. I don't know if you can see it.
It's still loading for me,
Okay.
but yeah,
Oh my
I
God,
think
I'm in
it'll
love with
be
it.
through. Yeah, here we go.
It's so much better than I even thought it was gonna be. And let me see. So
Bro, yeah. Can you send that to
yeah,
me?
absolutely, man. That's why I'm doing it. Just
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
I like showing people like what you can do with AI and stuff for free because
Yes.
yeah, and so I hope that you
Yes.
learn something. Do you
Yes.
here? Go ahead and join. You're not in our Telegram by chance, are you?
I'm not actually,
Let me go ahead and send you
but
an invite just so that sharing links and files and stuff is way easier in here. We have less than 40 people in the Telegram, so there's not like a whole lot of spam or like BS in there. It's very like an efficient channel. But this is how with like people that we share, because you can do all sorts of stuff, screen sharing and stuff in Telegram. So that's our Telegram link, and then that way I can go ahead and share the file
dope.
with
Yeah,
you.
cool.
Let me see. So Ella
Yeah,
Marina,
excellent.
yeah, and then another way that's even cooler is so if I go Google dot, I'm gonna just do Google Opal is what I'm gonna put into the search bar. It does opal dot with google.com is how you access that. Let me go ahead and send you that video that I just created. One thing too is that you want to clip off the watermark. Let me see. There should be a watermark on this file. I just sent it over to you. I kind of think it might compress the video as well when you send it on Telegram.
Yeah, Telegram, I think you can send it without it being compressed.
Oh,
It is possible.
it converted
Yeah.
it to a GIF. It looks like, but it's like
Oh no.
it's a very smooth looking GIF. I don't know. Yeah, it looks incredible. One thing I could do is zip the file. Let me do
Yes.
send to compressed zip,
Wow.
and then I'm gonna say let me see, Song Jam logo animation, and then that. Okay, so this
It is
okay now
beautiful.
this will be in a zip file so that it should be better. It doesn't look
Yes.
like there's a
Excellent.
watermark. I don't see a watermark in the bottom right like there normally is. So I don't know if we like lucked out here, but normally it'll say
Yeah.
Veo in the bottom right. So man, I am so stoked though that this was able to be executed flawlessly, because sometimes you have to do multiple iterations or what have you. And so I'm gonna say right now I'm gonna go into Google Opal. I'll show you one other quick way to access Veo 3, which actually makes even better animations. So with this, you go into Google Opal. I'm gonna do create new, and I'm gonna say let me see, create a video generator that makes amazing futuristics, crypto centric, hyper tech core videos from images that the user uploads. Okay, so this will actually create, I don't know if you can see my screen, but it's going to create an NAN style workflow that will basically organize the models talking to each other to achieve the result that I want. So it actually like creates a whole application that's custom to whatever you're doing. But that quickly, I have it whipped up. I press start, and now I'm going to take that image of the logo, and then I'm just going to say, let me see, upload one or more images. Ooh, I wonder what happens if I do more images. Maybe I should try doing like 3 images and see what that does. I haven't. This is gonna be new to me because adds additional video content or style details. Let's see, add text in a stylized font that says Song Jam DJ. Oh, dude, this should be so interesting. Okay, and now it's generating that in Veo 3. And on the left side of the window, you can see like basically the skeleton working, and you can actually go in and edit the modules by hand to customize the prompts, or even introduce like other variations, aspects, details, things like that. You could add a whole nother module in there that adds like a reasoning layer or whatever. And so sometimes I've made all sorts of different apps with Opal, but it's
Mm.
such an insanely powerful tool. You can kind of see what's going on my screen right now, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to make it out properly, to be honest. But like maybe you can zoom in a bit on the modules.
Yeah. Well, oh, you can actually zoom in on the modules as well. Yeah, I zoomed in on my browser, and then here I'm gonna zoom out right there like that. If I do that, you can actually see, and then I can like zoom out. I can drag in the modules window here.
Ah,
Zoom
yes,
out a
yes,
little
that's
bit.
much better.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so if I click on one of these, oh, cool. I was like, did I just fuck up the generation? I think you can do like 4 generations per day, something like that. Okay, it created the video. Dude. Oh my God, let's see. What did it do? It put a Bitcoin logo and it says Song Jam DJ. This is very close to what we wanted. It's kind of wonky and weird, and you probably won't use it for anything, but I mean, this is just an example.
That's what it takes from crypto. Yeah.
But it's pretty cool though. That so that's what I
Yeah,
would do here is
no,
I
it
go
is.
back, and then let me do another one of that futuristic landscape with the logo, and I'm gonna say animate. Let me see. Oh, press to continue. I'm gonna say animate this scene, make it visually beautiful and optimized for Twitter. I don't know what that'll do, but actually, I think throwing in the optimized for Twitter thing might do something stupid to it. That might have been a bad idea, but but
yes.
you never know. I like to experiment with different things. My prompting, I'm always kind of like, you know, getting better at that, doing stuff like that. So, but yeah, Opal's really cool. What else? There's also Flow and Whisk as well. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but if I search Google Flow, that's how you access Veo 3. And so I go into here. You also have the ability with Flow to do beginning end frames, things like that. You get a limited number of generations per month, but it is free up until you hit that wall, and then you pay for more credits essentially. I'm going to go to new project right here. I'm going to go to frames to video. I'm going to upload the video, one of the frames of the that futuristic landscape. Let's see, I'm going to go crop and save. So it's going to do a landscape orientation, and then I'm going to do aspect ratio. We're going to do Veo 3 fast, and then I'm going to say animate this scene, make it visually stunning. Okay, I'm going to keep that one simple. Cool. And so now Veo 3 is generating these. You can, I don't know if you can, you'll see it in a second if you're watching my stream, but it's actually creating 2 simultaneously. And then if I go back to AI, I'm going to close this. Okay, and then now we got the Google Opal video. I'm going to play this. Let's see what happened. Ah, crap. Bro, this one's so bad too. It put a giant S. Oh my God. So that was a bust. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, Google Opal can be kind of tricky, but I've made all sorts of really cool things with it. I made like a TikTok app. So I'm going to do enter product Song Jam DJ. This will create a whole script about why the person is bullish on Song Jam DJ, and it's like a selfie video of them in their car talking like how you would see a normal TikTok review. And so this is a generator.
Yes, and it's actually pretty good, right?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty realistic.
Yeah, I've done a couple. The one I did with Fartcoin turned out really good. Okay, so here's the videos. This is sick. That's perfect. That is so perfect. So the only thing I would do to this is I would pull it up into CapCut, and then I would crop out the watermark.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
Then it'll look amazing.
Yes.
We got another one right here too.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah. These are great. Yeah, they're just simple little animations, but like stuff like this, I feel like it classes up the timeline a little bit when you see like, you know, well-made stuff like this. These look amazing.
Yeah, definitely. This is I love this stuff. Yeah. I dig in. I'll dig into this stuff more as well. It's like I've got, yeah, man, I've got some of these. As I say, like Mid Journey was just like my crutch, just to kind of create. I literally just like I was kind of, it was almost like I was in a rush, and I was like, man, I need to get fire some stuff out
Mm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I just need to get this. I think it was the website. I think it was for this website, like the background. It was literally like the new background for the website. It's like I just need some cool images, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just bounced over there and like just jumped on a new subscription. But it's
Mm-hmm.
partly like sometimes like with the AI stuff, like there's so much of it that I kind of, it's like it's actually like a job to even look into it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like you have to kind of, it's like really you know the actual, it's amazing because once you do that, like the it pays dividends, right? Because like it saves so much time to just be able to create this stuff, right? Like from almost nothing. But like it's the actual like digging bit that is that's like the thing that's the time consuming bit now, like digging in and finding like what's available and all
Mm.
of that.
Yeah, this, so let's see. I made a 1080p resolution. Um, yeah. The only thing is it's got the Veo watermark in the bottom right. But yeah, I just sent it to you on Telegram, and this is a fully
Epic.
upscaled 1080p video, so you can actually watch this like on a TV, and it looks amazing because the resolution is so good.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Yeah.
it's got that
Great.
retro like.
Yeah, got it. It
It's
looks,
so sick,
yeah.
man. So did the file I send you, did that stay as MP4 as well, or did that convert to
Yeah,
zip?
it's the zip. The zip is good. Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
zip is looking good. Yeah,
What
I was
about the?
gonna post that. I was just gonna put some music on it. I was
Yeah,
gonna put some music on it and then publish it.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just made these for fun, just messing around, just to kind of show you some how to use some
Yeah, I'll
tools.
tag you, man. I'll tag you.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
Thanks
Word,
for the help.
word. Absolutely. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna take these two newest ones that I just made, and I'm gonna put these into, come on, into a zip for you. So date modified, the last two that I just did, and then view medium icon so I can make sure. Okay, so these two, I'm gonna put these into, these are two MP4s. I'm gonna put these into, I'm gonna say upscaled logo scene. That's gonna be the name of this one. Cool. And so this zip is just, there's just two MP4s in this. But these are, one of them 720p and one's 1080p. So pretty high res. See, that's the 720p.
Epic.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this stuff is like so fun, especially if you get like good results and stuff, and it's like the AI is like complying with you. I hate it
Yeah.
if I keep hitting like a wall and it's like I'm having trouble creating like the simplest thing. That can be super frustrating. But what I'm gonna do right here too, I should have just done this for you before I sent them over, but I'll pull up CapCut. I'm not sure if you already know how to do this, but in CapCut it's super easy to crop the watermarks out as well. My favorite,
Yeah.
I've like kind of
Mm.
optimized my workflow now, where I've realized that if you go to create new project, and then I'll do a 1:1 square ratio um, canvas, and then you go to upload. What am I doing here? Come on, I never use it online, so I'm getting the tips and tricks. So I'm gonna throw this in here, and then let's see. Then you just go to crop, and then let me see, how am I gonna do this? I guess I'm just gonna make this a square like that, and then manual crop, apply, and then I'll resize this so that it fills up like as much,
Yeah.
kind
Uh-huh.
of kind of like that. That's as good as I'm gonna be able to get it for that, and then export. But that quickly. Oh, what I want to do sometimes. No, that should be good then. I was gonna say sometimes it throws a little thing on at the end, like a little cap cut thing. So watch out for that resolution. And I'm gonna say cropped logo, and then export. And you can also export GIFs this way as well. You just switch it from MP4 to GIF, and that's like a sick way to make little animated GIFs. For anyone that doesn't know how to do that, you just can do it in CapCut, export as GIF. You can do it for free. It's I don't know, it's so sick that doing this stuff like a few years ago was so difficult, and now it can be
Right.
done in the matter of seconds. It's insane.
Yeah, it is insane.
Yeah.
No, I trip out all the time like with this stuff. Yeah, but it's interesting because I think that it's because it's so accessible, it kind of it's almost like I feel that like there's something for like the new generation that is also missing, right? Like because it's so like there's somehow like if you didn't have like the experience of how kind of tough it was before,
Yeah.
like and you just got everything on your plate, then it's almost like how do you know where to even
Yeah, if you don't
focus,
have to
right?
think for yourself. I remember like
Yeah,
studying. I was taking a two-dimensional design class when I wanted to like explore like graphic design major and all this stuff. And the 2D design
yeah,
class was a lot of like taking like paper and cutting out like black and white paper, and then working with positive negative space, and like paste like actually pasting paper to like paper like it was insane. Like it was just so like fundamental and like rudimentary and like the very basics of and it's it almost felt like a waste of time. And looking back on it, it's like it was
right.
very much helping to you know the artist understand like how it works from the ground up, in an analog sense. Because then once if you understand it like on like the most basic levels like that, it once you take it over to the digital side, you have a huge advantage, I feel like. But like you're saying, the lazy generation that it's creating with that mental mental laziness, if there's a lack of like thinking going on in order to figure things out, problem solve and things like that, or just being creative, then there creates a void in a generation where and it just perpetuates the iPad generation of the kids, on Roblox and TikTok as well, Minecraft or what have you, and kind of like how that narrows it just kind of limits them in a lot of ways.
Yeah, yeah, it's weird to observe because I would feel that like it would almost like unlock kind of infinite possibilities, but then it's because I do it feels like that when I even just like dive into this stuff for like a few minutes, it's like wow, there's so many possibilities, and then but I feel that yeah, you get that the kind of the new generation is just like it's so like saturated with anything that it's just really tough to actually to do anything because it's just everything is possible, right? So
Mm,
it's like where do you even begin? Whereas like I think certainly for me it was like it would have been it's a dream to be able to do this stuff now. And I don't have enough of an opportunity to do it actually because like I've just got other shit going on. But having
yeah.
said that, I'm sure there are kids that are like absolutely smashing it and they're just like all over it,
Mm,
So I'm not I have no doubt that they're probably going to be like there will be like a new generation of artists that comes through all of this and
yeah.
is does something
Yeah.
super like really just there'll be insane stuff
Yeah,
coming out of
true.
this.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have some
so
friends that are like very good illustrators and artists and things like that, and I'm very much trying to encourage them, telling them about the new AI models and like how to use them and things like that to try to get them to really push their work to the next level. Because somebody
yes,
that's already extremely skilled, then utilizing this tool just to potentiate their work. It's that's where like the really remarkable things will be seen for sure. Like you're saying, the next generation of like these really next level artists, and we are seeing some of it pop up on Zora. Some of the stuff is on Zora. That's
right,
yeah.
yes,
So I see so much work that I'm perplexed by, and I'm like, I wonder, like, how did they even create that? Because it's so different than anything that we're used to seeing. But with the help of
sure,
AI and a lot of like the glitch core type of art. I see a lot of that, and then like a mix of almost like a mix of types of media and things like that. So, dude, yeah, my Zora's been cranking lately. I've been trying to post more on there and everything, and every
Really?
time,
Yes.
yeah, it's been cracking.
Cool.
Are you on there? Do you have an account so I can follow you?
No, I should go. Yeah, I should check it out. I mean, I do mean to get on more of these platforms actually. But yeah, Zora's. As I say, I mean, nothing against like what is actually going on there. Like it's just like we couldn't use it for now. And so we've gone in a different direction. But like, it doesn't mean that I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna get on it. I was on it earlier today, just like having a poke around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get it. I'll follow you when I make an account
Yeah, my creator
and
coin.
see what's going on with it.
Yeah, my creator coin's sitting at 52K market cap, a little more than that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
Cool.
every day I got
Congrats.
I love checking my notifications and seeing that somebody bought 45 cents of this thing that I created or whatever. It's like that's like such a gratifying feeling, because if there's anyone that's appreciating anything that I'm creating and supporting me, it's like it's such a cool feeling. Just you must feel the same way with Song Jam. You see me Tick Web3 is using Song Jam. You're like, hell yeah, man, they love it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's amazing.
that's
Yeah,
why we do this. That's why we do any of this stuff, is because that gratifying feeling for sure. It makes you feel like you're doing something positive for the world for sure. I love that, man.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely. Yeah, this is you, right? Tick Web 3. Yeah, cool.
And so we should go ahead and call it though. Yeah,
Yes,
but thank you so
yes,
much
agreed.
for joining us. I just messaged Wild her and asked her to go ahead and reg the space. But thank you so much for coming in and talking to us today. And dude, I learned a lot, so I really appreciate that. And everyone else that came by, supported. What's the tickers? So cool. Thank you guys so much for joining us. B, I see you down there, and all the other regulars as well. Shout outs to all you guys, Andrew and Yara, and everyone that came up on stage, Giuliano and Trash Panda. Thank you guys for joining us today and keeping it real. Exciting times in crypto. I feel like everyone's just as everyone's giving up, we're gonna see that rapid shift here soon. I feel like a lot of people are calling it quits just because of the test of patience that it is right now in the markets with all the sideways movement. So, and this is like what we're waiting for. The more people that quit, the more the prices are just going to rip. So, we shall see. There she is.
All right, I'm here. I just got up from sleep, so I'm gonna rub the space.
Let's
You
go ahead and
guys see
pull it.
me
Yes, thank you.
tomorrow.
All right, adios. Stay bullish, my friends.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. We'll see you tomorrow. Well,